Hello, and welcome back to Great Chaos. Today, we're kind of mixing things up. We had a bunch of people out this week, and so we're doing a little mini campaign. So if you notice, I'm not Bill. I'm Adam. I'm normally sitting over there playing Skinner, but today I get to take a shot at DMing. So first time ever, so this could be massive failure or a great success. You guys can tell us in the comments below. There is still a drawing, a giveaway going on from the previous video. If you go back and comment on that video, you'll be entered to win something. I don't remember exactly what it was off the top of my head. Deck of cards.
That was the deck of many things.
Deck of many things. And so, yeah, if you head back there and do that. Also, just reminding you guys, we are now on Spotify. So if you are blind and prefer to just listen to things, by all means, grab us on Spotify. Great Chaos, spelled the same way. From there, let's intro the campaign today. So today, like I said, we're mixing things up. We're going to be up in New Millington, which is kind of on the northwest side of Vassardale. And when we're up there, we're going to be introduced to 5 people from the city guard there. A little background on New Millington, just really quick. It's a city of primarily halflings, so be ready for that. And just to kind of set the mood for you guys, think it's, as we're kind of like setting foot here, everybody's sitting around a table in a nice warm room with a fire. They're in the city guard kind of area. Outside, as they're looking out the windows, you can see the first snowfall of the year starting to fall. It's kind of late November, early December, if you kind of want a timetable for that. And from there, I'm going to give everybody a chance to introduce themselves, starting right over here.
Hello, my name is Austin. Today I'll be playing Collins. He is a Harengon Bard, College of Swords, wearing some pretty colorful, flamboyant clothing. Rapier in one hand, short sword in the other, white fur, brown eyes, about 5 feet tall, and that's Collins.
Sweet. My name is Ed, and I will be playing Bernie, a 3.5 foot tall goblin. He is a druid. He has an obsession, ever so slightly, with fire. Just loves it. And he fights a little bit here and there. Frontline occasionally. Thanks. Okay.
Hi, my name is Adam. I'm Austin's fiance, and I will be playing Bismuth. Bismuth is a 3'8" deep gnome swashbuckling rogue. He is just geeked to be part of the city guard. It's his favorite thing in the world. He was raised on stories of other heroic deep gnomes who joined the city guard, and we're both happy to be here.
I am John. I'm playing a plasmoid fighter in the form of an ooze. When I reach my maximum or approximate maximum height of 5'7", there's not a whole lot. Under normal conditions, I would be a grayish color, but I'm obsessed with these purple flowers, and so it causes me to be more of a purple color.
Nice.
I am Chuck, and I'm playing Lachlan Bozic, a paladin warlock. He's about 5'9". He's very devoted to courage and his duty, but he also has a little bit of a rougher side, so he's taken on more of the spellcasting as well as the healing of others. He is all about just getting things done and making sure his party is, healthy as well. So.
As you guys can see, there's 2 new people sitting around the table, so give them a warm welcome in the comments, and here we go. So once again, remember guys, you're sitting in your nice warm kind of guard station. You got a fire going. You can see outside, snow is starting to fall. Is there anything you guys want to do before we get started?
What kind of size of a tavern is this? Is this like a
You're not in a
normal-
tavern.
I'm
You're in
sorry.
like a guard
Okay.
station, so it's like the kind of guard building. There's just like a big table
Perfect.
that you guys hang out at.
I listen sometimes.
Also, your guys' captain has left back to Vassardale and left you guys in charge. So you guys are kind of in charge. So
Is there a commanding officer out of us?
I guess you guys get to decide who's in charge.
Not it.
I'm
just gonna
I'll be in
walk away
charge.
from the group. All right, perfect.
Being of the paladin sort and have
That makes sense.
an idea of what I need to do.
Just let him fall on his own sword.
As you guys are figuring that out, the door flies open. So you feel the cold breeze come in through the outside. Snow's kind of coming in through the door, and in walks a small little halfling. He's wearing dark green overalls and a red shirt underneath it. He's got a little pointy hat on, kind of flipped back. And he walks up to you and he's like, "Hello, I'm looking for some help. I'm looking for the city guard."
What kind of help do you need?
Well, my boss, boss. He recently had a horse stolen from him, and he sent me to help him find help with the horse. Like, I'm wondering if you guys could help me find the horse.
Just a horse?
Yeah.
What's so special about this horse?
Oh, it's very, very important to my boss that he has this horse.
Sentimental.
A horse, you say?
Yeah.
What kind of horse is this? What color is the horse?
Brown.
Brown horse.
Yeah, but he's really special and really important, and my master needs him in like 30 days, and if he doesn't have him in 30 days, it's gonna be really bad.
Come. Sit. We'll get information.
He will saunter over and sit at the table.
All right. Where was this horse last seen?
He was last seen in the stable.
What stable?
My boss's stable.
And where is your boss's stable?
Further north of here.
Are we all very familiar with the map and what city's north?
Yes.
All right. What city is to the north?
It's not in any city. It's just further north of here.
Ah, okay. What are the identifying marks on the horse?
You'll know it when you see it. It's brown,
Branding?
and it'll stand out.
Wow. Brown horse, huh?
Yeah, but he's a special horse. You will know.
Is this a unicorn?
Where was the horse last seen?
In the stables.
We'll have to start with the stables then. See if we can find anything there.
But don't start with the stables, because the stable hand, my good friend Cedar, he was also taken, and I've heard that he might be here in New Millington.
So the horse and this person goes missing, but you only care about the horse?
Well, the horse is more important, of course. My boss needs the horse. We can
Rich
replace
people.
stable hands. We cannot replace a horse.
That's what I would expect. All right. Where was he last seen? Was he in the stable last too?
Yes, he was in the stable last.
And he was seen here in the area?
I've heard reports that he was seen here.
All right.
That last I heard, he was seen with 3 other halflings that dressed similar to me, and they had taken him into town. We don't know why.
Is this some sort of uniform you're wearing, or?
Kind of.
So look for this uniform.
I mean, not exactly this uniform. This is my own special version of it, but something similar. I have heard that the tavern owner has a lot of knowledge around here, but that's just the last I heard. So I've got to get back to my boss. So if you guys have any more quick questions.
How much is the reward?
It depends. Are you going to be nice to me? Or less nice?
I think we're pretty nice in general. We are the guard.
You will all get very fancy rewards when my boss does his special mission.
Who is your boss?
That's none of your business.
One of those lords.
Very particular.
What would be a good gift for you?
Gold.
Just gold?
Yep, just gold.
What is a good number of gold?
100 gold.
Each.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
So 500 gold?
I believe city guard regulations stipulate that we cannot accept bribes
Here
Um,
we
in
go.
exchange for
So
doing our
what-
jobs.
It's a gift. It's different.
I gotta read the regulations again.
There are regulations?
I'm all about the power, the devotion, and my name being out there. So, if your
So
boss,
you're gonna share yours with the rest of us?
yeah,
Thank
you guys can take my part.
Gladly.
I mean, it would be individual gifts. So like you would get it.
Okay.
You could do what you want with it.
Okay,
You could gift it to me, perhaps.
I will be
Just an
gifting it.
example.
That would probably make you extra nice.
I'm not looking for extra nice.
My boss might even think you're extra nice. Then.
Do we have to decide now?
No, you have about 30 days.
Oddly specific.
Yeah,
Oh, on the gift.
Yes.
Not
on the whole thing.
horse.
Oh yeah, on the horse.
But he needs the horse back.
In
I need
theory.
the,
Before
I need
30
the
days.
horse back in 30 days, preferably a little bit early.
29 days.
Yes.
Yes.
When we find the horse, where do we go with the horse?
Yeah.
Does the horse
Are we
just
gonna-
go and we follow, or
If you just think about my boss,
We don't know your boss.
just think about it. He will know.
How about we bring him back here
This
and wait
is-
for you to come back, in case we can't figure it out.
I will check back every 5 days.
Perfect.
So be quick, okay? But I gotta go. So like, you guys have a wonderful night.
You as well.
Don't
Take
stumble
care.
don't stumble on any rocks.
And then he will walk out, closing the door behind him.
a
What was
nondescript horse
He didn't
for a
give us
nondescript man
he
in a
didn't give us-
nondescript place?
Yeah.
his- Oh.
Lot to go on.
Do you think we can just find a regular horse and claim that it's the right one?
We could.
It's funny you mentioned that.
Would be hilarious.
They said we would know what what one it is. So if we make it our own,
I know it's a brown horse, and that's the brown horse.
that's right.
It's probably a unicorn.
We should get him a. We should get him a
A
donkey.
hippogriff. Pegasus.
All right. So, who wants to start investigating in the tavern? That's my
Did somebody say tavern?
Yeah, I'll find a horse. Every single mission starts in the tavern. See you guys later.
Tavern's the best place sometimes.
You were already trying to start in the tavern before we began.
That's right.
Are you guys all gonna go to the tavern, or some of you gonna stay behind?
Oh, I definitely want to make sure I have all of my kit and caboodle. Uniform, gear, backpack, spare gear, rations, extra rations.
Wait, are
just
we
in case.
wearing?
He's wearing a uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you wearing while you were sitting there?
Kind of clashes with what I wear.
Union suit.
Well, you can throw it over the shoulder.
Ooh, a scarf maybe.
Yes. Yes.
You remind me of this
Oh.
recruit back in the other town named Skinner. He doesn't like the outfit much either.
Well, I just think it's easier to function and investigate.
So does he.
We should probably be a little undercover too if we're asking a lot of
We
questions.
should have told them discretion comes at a price.
Well, you did.
Yeah.
You're gonna get an extra part of my share. So.
Did you hear that?
Yep.
How,
Splitting it 50-50.
how big is
Fit?
how big is this community? Millington.
Pretty small. It's under 1,000 people, mostly halflings. It's like basically like a one drag town. Pretty tiny.
I'm just gonna wander around looking for horses that seem out of place. Kind of looking into people's barns and stuff until I come into confrontation. We'll see what happens. I am the city guard, so
So you're just gonna go wander into people's backyards?
I am.
What is everybody else gonna do?
Tavern.
Tavern.
Yep, getting rid of my uniform if I did have it on. And I'm gonna go there in common clothes.
I mean, you just have to ask, he's in charge, so if he's cool with you
Oh.
not wearing it.
Undercover so I don't
I
raise
agree.
questions.
I like that. I'm down for I'm taking mine off as well.
Alright.
Are you going with them?
Yes, but I want to keep my uniform on.
Different table then. Sounds good.
Loud and
Yes. Stay behind.
proud. Go
Go
Blake.
off to the side, folks.
All right, Goo.
That's me.
So you're going to head out into the snow. Where are you gonna head?
You got a map of this community or anything?
I can pull one up. Give me a second.
1,000, 2,000. Oh
Oh,
man.
Bruno flying.
Wait, that's not the.
Don't look at that.
What are we playing?
My eyes are burning.
Ew.
Hopefully you didn't put this up yet because then everybody's gonna
You
be
know,
seeing it.
Bill would have already had this up.
Wow.
Oh,
Come
Bill
on
who?
there.
There's your town. You don't need to put that on screen if you don't want, but there's the town.
It's going
Oh, nice.
So,
It is tiny.
You guys are like kind of right here in the middle.
okay. So,
We need-
I'm coming out of this building.
Yep.
I'm gonna head down to this farm down here. So I'm heading down to these two.
Okay.
Where's the tavern? I'll wait till you're.
The tavern can be this building here.
Okay.
okay. So right in the center.
Is that
That
you
makes
guys?
sense.
So this one's me.
You wanna
You're all in the
place it
center.
there? Yeah.
So you're heading towards the farms.
Yeah, I'm gonna head that way and.
Are you gonna
search the
stop at the
outskirts.
first one?
Yeah, I'm just gonna meander around.
Are you gonna wear your city guard uniform or not?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And the rest of you guys are heading to the tavern.
Yep.
Yes.
Goo, as you arrive at the first place, do you like go up to the front door or anything like that?
Does it look like there's is there a fire or smoke coming from the roof? Like there's a fire to keep the house warm in this place? Is this place occupied?
Yes, it looks pretty light, like the fire had been lit for a while and maybe kind of dying down.
Okay. What time is it?
Probably like 5 o'clock, so it's starting to get dark.
I'm gonna knock on their front door.
No response.
Look into a window. If there's a window that's visible, is there like a glass window or is it all covered up?
You can look into one window and you see it doesn't look like there's anybody there. Like all the candles are blown out. It appears like they are like elsewhere.
Okay, is there a barn?
Sure.
I'm gonna go, if the barn's unlocked, attempt to open it, go inside.
You see you see one horse, it's black, and you see a bunch of cows.
I'm just gonna look around, see if there's any like weird signs of maybe there was like blood or anything, like maybe somebody had like just cleaned an animal or anything weird. It's investigation, right?
Yep.
12.
It appears to be a completely normal barn.
Okay.
Seems like the cows were put away recently. The horse is just hanging out in there.
Alright. I'm just gonna get a little hay, feed the horse, and then go back, shut the barn up. Try to make it look like I wasn't there. I don't know if
Can you roll a stealth check?
Sure. Yes. 6.
Goo is just everywhere.
As soon as he said yes, I looked over. I'm like,
No peeking. Jeez, it's dirty.
All right, the rest of you, you guys are all walking towards the tavern.
yes.
I have to find you. All right.
How are you? Yeah, how are you guys gonna walk in?
Or I want to take the.
I will be in front.
All right.
With as
Absolutely.
much flair as I possibly can.
Yeah. Did you want to talk to like the keeper, the bartender, and we can spread out? That way we separate ourselves a little bit.
Sure.
All right.
2 men of common stature. Man, right? Tavern keeper's male.
Have you gone in?
The guy said that the tavern keeper was male.
Yes,
I'm
he
gonna
is.
assume
you
he's a
guys would
male.
know that he is a dwarf named Dezoot Marblehood.
The Zoot. I like that name.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He's typically a pretty gruff man, but a very good bartender. He keeps the halflings of the community quite drunk on ale.
Does he have a
What
really
was his
nice
last name?
outfit, like a suit?
Marblehood.
Because then it would be a Dezoot.
Dezoot is spelled Dozout.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Dezoot's all yours.
You're gonna be an ally. You said Dozout.
And you guys have been in town long enough that even if you're not wearing your outfits, most of the regulars are going to like know who you are.
You can't tell them that.
So, are you guys going to let him walk in first by himself wearing the?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to give him a whole 1 minute.
And then we'll come in after.
What are you gonna do once you walk into the tavern? It's so I'll describe it really quick. It's a overly large tavern for the size of the city. Like it seems like everybody spends every night here. Like it's just packed. As you walk in, to the back left is where the bar is, and then there's a bunch of tables that are just like tables put on like beer barrels basically. And it's like tonight on the first snow, it's packed. Like everybody's in there. Everybody's drinking. You see a few farmers over to the right.
Doff my cap first thing as I open the door. It's pretty busy. Is there like a clean trail to the bar?
You can get
Okay.
up there.
We'll take that. Nods to the villagers I recognize. Smiles to the ones that I maybe don't remember their names.
They kind of give you like half nods, like kind of like city guard, but like they're nice enough.
I'm still beaming. I'm just so jazzed to be here. Rock right up to the bar, I guess. Dezoot,
What are you drinking?
water. But if you have a minute of your time that I might have, just throughout the evening, just feel free to step
Do
over.
you see how busy this place is? I don't know if we'll have any time for the city guard.
I hear you. I do. But again, just seconds. I'll take seconds.
I'll see what I can do. And he walks back over to like start pouring more ale, and a couple seconds later comes over and drops a water down and says, "You ever gonna drink anything real?
If I come in off duty,
Isn't your captain gone?"
rules and regulations stipulate that a city guard does not imbibe alcohol while in uniform.
Take off your uniform.
I only have one set of clothes, Dezoot. Why are you doing this to me in front of all of these people?
Fair enough. Let me know if you want any more water.
Thank you.
Then he goes back to work. Did you guys walk in at this point?
Yep.
What do you guys do?
I start walking towards the main group and immediately turn towards the bar to get a drink.
I'm following, going right to the bar.
I'm right with him.
Are you guys off duty?
Yes. And I
Shot of
have
whiskey and a
Anything else?
Ale.
ale chaser.
I'll take an ale.
What brings you guys in? You guys aren't typically around the tavern.
I'm just thirsty.
It's a cold night.
why don't you guys go down to the end of the bar and get your stiff friend over there to actually drink something? And then he walks off to start getting your guys' drinks. John, what are you doing next?
I'm moving down to the next place. Same thing. Give a knock on the door.
When you knock on the door, you hear from the inside another kind of halfling-y voice like, "What is it? Go away!"
We're the traveling guard, right?
City guard.
Oh, we're the city guard.
City police.
Hey, it's Goo from the city guard.
Goo?
Yeah, Goo. We're investigating. We're having an investigation. I'm trying to locate a missing horse.
There's nothing to investigate here. I don't even have horses.
Would it be alright if I looked around your property?
What's your name again?
Goo.
Who's in charge of your group?
Blackman.
Leckman.
You can look around, but I'll be talking to Lecklin.
Thank you.
I
Have a
can't
nice
believe-
night. I just start going around, looking in their house, looking.
No warrant?
If there's a barn, I'm gonna look inside.
As you're looking around, you...
I'm in that farm way over
Yeah,
there.
the second one. As you're looking around, partway through it, you give me a perception check.
I'm rocking these out. Oh yes. Oh man, 6.
You hear or perceive nothing. You see nothing.
That's what happens when you don't got eyes. I need feelers, like a slug.
Are you like trying to use your like gelatinous form to feel things? Is that what you're
Apparently.
doing?
I'm just like to touch things, please.
Man.
I need like a little snake tongue. I smell the air.
All right, back to the guys that went to the tavern. What do you guys? Tazoot comes back and hands you guys your drinks.
I take my drink and I start walking around to see if there's a seat at any of the tables where any people are at.
They all seem pretty full, and they all kind of look at you guys like they don't want you to sit with them. Like you're kind of an outsider.
Is there any gambling?
Not here.
Well, I try to barge my way between two people then. Make my own run. Excuse me.
Wow.
You're trying to sit at a table with people?
Yep.
Once you sit down, the halflings there stand up and head to another table.
Hey guys, I got a table. I start drinking.
Oh man.
Are you still just sitting up at the bar?
Kicking my heels against the rungs of the bench. Yep. Just patiently waiting.
For halflings?
Asking any questions?
Yes.
Is there somebody
I mean, I know it's
by
not
me,
halflings.
nearby?
Yeah, there's people all over at the bar.
That's kind of weird. He
Oh yeah.
shows us what he uses.
Peppering have you seen a brown horse today?
I've seen plenty of brown horses.
Yeah, have you seen a special brown horse?
What do you mean by special?
You'd know it if you saw it.
You buy me another drink and I'll tell you all about a special horse.
Well, I do believe regulations say that there is something about a discretionary fund. But I don't seem to have brought my coin purse today. I'm sorry, pal.
And I don't seem to have any stories for you.
Well, it was great meeting you.
If you find that discretionary fund and you want to buy me a drink, let me know.
You find that horse, let me know.
What horse?
This is about as productive as all my conversations go. Excuse me, you down there, you
Yeah.
look like you've seen a horse today.
Who told you?
Wait, you have? Really? I just made that up. Yeah, so sources have indicated that you maybe have seen a brown horse today.
Yeah.
And it had a special identifying feature that I'm not at liberty to divulge.
Did my wife tell you I saw the horse?
I'm afraid to answer that in either the positive or the negative.
Okay. I'm gonna go home now.
Thanks for your help. Walk safely.
I'm gonna get
Oh,
out my
dear.
didgeridoo. Start
Not in public.
Is that what it's
blowing a little music here. Oh, it's like the really long, like.
Goo, what are you doing now? Are you gonna keep looking?
I am going to
in place?
investigate the snow or whatever the ground and look for horse prints or any what I would hoof prints around because they said they don't have horses here. So I'm looking for any hoof prints around this
Give
farm.
me a perception check.
There we go. Getting real now. 15. Math is hard.
You perceive that in the snow, there are horse tracks going back out to the woods.
That way?
Yep, to the right there, kind of towards the woods, like behind the other
Okay.
barn there. There are also halfling feet next to it, like it was being led.
That's interesting. Should have spent time with the ranger. Could have tracked it.
They're pretty easy to see. There is fresh snow.
I'm gonna start following it.
Okay.
Only for a little while though. But how far do I go? Like, or does it go a long ways?
It's probably 300 feet back to the woods.
Okay. Once I get to the wood line, is it still trackable through the woods?
Give me another perception check.
Oh, baby, don't fail me. 14.
You hear neighing off to your right in the woods.
I'm gonna try and be super stealthy, and creep up.
Give me a stealth check.
Yes. 20.
You move up to, where do you move to? Do you move till you see the horse?
Yeah. Yep.
You see a black horse standing in the woods, tied up.
Is there a halfling anywhere nearby?
Not at the moment. The horse appears cold. The horse appears cold, though, like it's shivering.
Aww.
I'm gonna go up, untie it, and try to quietly get it to follow me, lead it out of the woods. And if I see the tracks in the opposite direction of where the tracks are, the direction the tracks might be in.
So you're not going back the track direction, you're going...
Well, if the halfling tracks solo without the horse, the opposite direction of where those go. So if he backtracked the way he came in, then I'm gonna go another direction. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm. There's halfling tracks heading back towards like that other house.
Okay. I'm gonna try to use the forest as cover and go out and around, and then when I get over on that side, I'm gonna attempt to ride the horse back into town. Tell my compadres I found the horse already.
Are you going to do it stealthily or at all? Or
Well, I'm leading it stealthily, and then once I get away from that, I'm gonna ride the horse back. Just ride it back.
Give me another stealth check.
That's the attempt. Yeah. 7.
7?
Yeah. The horse doesn't know me well.
Well, first of all, give me a sleight of hand check too to untie it.
17.
Okay. You quickly untie it, and then you begin to attempt to quietly lead it. As you're walking, it starts to neigh and like fight you. And then you immediately hear from behind, "Hey, what are you doing with my horse?"
You sure it's your horse?
Yeah, it's my horse.
Well, I'm with the town guard, and we're looking for a missing horse. And this horse looks like it was taken.
You're with the town guard. Some other guy was asking about my horse.
Why are you out here?
I was coming to get my horse.
Your horse is freezing cold. If you cared about this horse, you wouldn't leave it out in the woods.
I had to go get some drink after I spent some time with the horse.
So you claim that this is your horse? Do you have any proof that this is your horse?
Do you have any proof that it's not?
It looks like a very special horse. A cold one. I think it might be... It's a suspect. You can come with me with the horse, and we'll go back to the station.
Okay.
Alright.
Which way are we going?
Back to the station.
Yes, but are we going through the woods?
Oh. We can go back... Right back the way... The easy way. Whatever the easiest way is.
Okay. Come with me.
Alright. I'm not letting go of the reins, even if he has them.
That's okay.
And if he attempts to jump on the horse, I'm going to shove him off.
You just follow me.
Okay.
What are you guys doing inside?
After I kill off my drink, I'm gonna go back up to the bartender. Oh, and then when I get there, I'll be like, hey, hey, hey. Kind of waving my mug around.
Yeah?
Refill. And I put down a couple more coppers.
Fills it up. Sets
Hey.
it back down.
Quick question. Have you heard anything on a missing halfling? Like one might have been stolen.
No.
How about a horse thief?
I mean, there was that one guy in here just a minute ago talking to that weird stiff guy you've got at the end of the bar about like a horse, but like that, he seemed kind of weird.
Come on, you know a lot that's going around. You haven't heard anything on horse thieves?
Where are you guys? Are you still sitting at the end of the bar?
I'm
Yes.
opposite him.
I wanted to go to the group of halflings that he shoved away from the table.
Okay, and then where are you?
I'm
going?
playing an instrument somewhere where I can get some attention.
Okay. So you're gonna try and sit down with Halfling?
No, I'm not sitting. I'm just standing.
Just
I want to talk to him.
what are you again?
Half elf.
Tall elf standing over a bunch of halflings. It's just like,
Well, I mean, I seen how they treated him, so why would I try to barge in?
they ignore you and continue to drink.
They just completely ignore me.
Or did you say something to them?
Good evening. How is the night going for you gentlemen?
Guy rolls his eyes and is like, "What does the city guard want tonight?"
Just, trying to make some more acquaintances and get a little tip on some things I'm looking for.
If you want acquaintances, you should go to around your people.
Let's not start the your people, my people. I like everybody.
You guys think you're so good just because you're tall.
No. We just happen to get stretched out when we were at birth.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a stable boy by the name of Cedar.
I have never heard of anyone named Cedar around this area.
No? Do you know of any brown horses around this area?
Do I know of any brown horses?
I know, very particular.
There are tons of brown horses. There's farmers out in the country that I'm sure have plenty of brown horses.
I haven't seen too many brown horses.
He just turns back to his drink, just ignoring you now. What's your character, Bernie? As you ask about, as Dezoot is being kind of like cagey, you hear from the kitchen, which is directly behind the bar, you hear someone yell his name. I can't do a great girl voice, but she yells, Dezoot,
Nailed it.
tell me about what you know. Tell them about what you know. I hate the city guard as much as you do, but they're just trying to help. And then the door swings open, and out walks a very tall elf woman, possibly the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. Like whoever your fantasy crush was growing up, that's who she is.
So goblinish looking,
Yep.
disfigured face.
And
Perfect.
then
Beautiful.
And then Dazoot replies back to her, Kaylin, I know they are trying to help, but I don't trust them. And then she gives him a stern look and tells him, just tell them.
I'm only here to help. I want to bring that horse back to its owner.
Why are you guys searching for a horse?
There was a little halfling that was really concerned about their horse missing. It's going to be a big problem if they don't get it. And personally, I think it makes more sense to look for the stable boy that's also missing. But we're trying to do 2 birds and 1 stone thing and find him.
I'll make you a deal.
I like deals.
If anybody in your group can beat me in a drinking game, I'll tell you what I know.
Let's do it.
He shakes your hand. He slaps down 2 mugs and fills them up. His wife rolls her eyes, but allows us to continue.
City guards. We got.
I don't drink that much.
Oh man, I need your help.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do this?
Yeah. Are you able to drink? Can you turn that inside out? Would that help?
Did I hear drink?
Order.
Yep, we're drinking.
I can drink.
If we can outdrink him in this contest, he'll give us some information. It's on.
I'll drink the dwarf.
All right.
Are we allowed to team up? You have an advantage.
After I beat one of you, if you guys give me an hour, you can try again.
Deal.
We'll take that deal.
Are you the one drinking?
Yes.
Fills up the 2 mugs. Have you already had a drink?
Whiskey.
Cool.
And probably like half a beer. So yeah.
So it's going to be Constitution saving throw every time you
Perfect.
take a drink. So go ahead and roll.
6.
Is that total?
Yeah.
Boom.
You have 1 fail. If you get 3 fails, you pass out. So you have 1 fail. You gotta roll.
Can we do
Haven't
this
eaten
side by
much
side?
today.
Can I drink too during this time? It's not really teaming up. We're like 2 separate groups.
Sure. Have
All
you
right.
had 1 drink already too?
I have.
Go ahead and take another one.
All right. That's what I live for. 17.
You passed. So do you have your fail marked?
Oh yeah.
Just know that you failed once. He, in his first drink, takes it back super fast. Doesn't even act like it's like he's drinking water. Like he's just rocking it.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Fills him up again. Take another roll.
3.
20.
So he's got 2 fails.
You're not looking so good. Maybe you should back out.
Well, I'm going to see this, and I'm going to make sure I throw a couple coppers on the table, and I'll
Oh.
kind of go give him support because it looks like he's getting drunk.
Yeah.
Pretty
once
common.
again,
You've seen him. He's a lightweight.
On beer too, he pretty much just hammers it back.
Oof.
On a cold night, you don't
No
need to be
issue.
falling off the chair.
All right, he fills up a third beer.
Oh my!
6.
Natural 1. Is that 2 strikes?
Yes.
Oh no.
He takes his first fail. So this is the first time you see him just kind of like, huh. He kind of takes a pause halfway through.
Colin's ears go limp. He failed again. And he just,
Passes out on the bar.
Yep.
Dazu looks over at his wife and goes, "Softy, you still in?
Still in. Let's do it.
Let's pour another one."
All right.
Eat this again.
Ooh. 24.
He again takes his back. Just simple. Just like throws it back so fast you don't even know what happened. What'd you get?
24.
Passed. Beer number 4. Fills him up.
Ooh. 8.
You
That'd
failed.
be 30 fails for me then. I'm down. I'm just gonna lean back a little too far and keep going.
That was 3 fails.
yeah.
He once again takes it back simply and then laughs and says, "See you all in an hour." And then he goes back to serving beers. Back to you, Goo.
I'm gonna lead this guy back to the tavern where they said they were going. And is he following to the?
No, he's leading you.
Or, okay, well, take me to the tavern. Whatever. I know where it's at. So when we get there,
He leads you kind of through the woods a little bit, like kind of at an angle behind that other house.
okay.
And
Does it
then
give me the impression he's trying to avoid the house?
give me a perception check?
Hmm. 18.
It does seem like he is very adamant at staying far away from the house.
That's that one right there.
Yep.
Okay. Do we go all the way back to the tavern?
As you're walking through the woods, what's your passive perception? Unless you're like paying attention to him.
12.
He is suddenly no longer in front of you.
But I still have the horse.
Yes.
I'm going to pause a second and kind of look around.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything. He just like vanished.
I mean, it's dark and you're walking through a woods that you don't know very well, and he was he kind of like fell back beside you and then was just kind of like off in the woods. So you can do a perception since you stopped and see if you can find him.
Thought we were the city guard. We don't know the woods really that well.
We know the city pretty well.
It's getting dark. I have dark vision though. An 8.
You see.
Is it like
nothing.
foot tracks left?
To your right and back, but they appear to they kind of get hard to follow after a couple.
Then I'm going to just take this prize-ridden steed and go back to that tavern and announce my victory. I have solved this case.
You do remember that the horse is black, correct?
Yeah, that's what we're looking for, right? A special black horse.
He might be colorblind.
Don't. Never trust the goo.
So I'm going to go in and open the door and be like, I have solved it! I'm holding out the ring so the horse's head is inside the tavern entrance.
No animals allowed.
Well, I can't lose it. It's special.
Hey,
I'm looking around. Do I see these guys? Well, these two idiots are sleeping, right?
your friends are terrible drinkers. How are you?
I don't drink on the job. I wink at this guy.
I toast my water. Yeah, goo.
Why do you have a horse?
He's special. I solved it.
That's not a special horse. That's from the farmer up the road.
No, it was cold. I saved it.
Oh, I appreciate it, but
I'm gonna ask a dude next to me if horses like whiskey.
one of the halflings at the table that you were at stands up and says, "Why do you have my horse?"
This is your horse?
Yeah,
He's super cool. Should we get him a whiskey?
horses don't drink whiskey.
Well, you probably should warm it up then. It's special.
Did you take that from my stable?
Where's your stable?
The house right up there.
No, but I found the guy that did.
Who?
I didn't get his name.
You are the worst city guard. He walks over and pulls the reins from your hand.
Well, hey, that's evidence. I gotta take it back and put it in the evidence file.
No, you have to put it. I'm going to put it back in my stable.
Well, I better go with you because you might get attacked by the guy who stole it. He's gonna steal it back.
Fine, come on. We need to get
Hey.
this thing inside.
I'm pointing at him. Come with me. They're no good.
I gotta pay for my water. I can't pay for my water. Lachlan, did you
Water-
bring
wa-
your coin purse?
Yeah, how much is water?
1 copper.
Ouch.
There you go.
It's not. Lachlan, you've got a tip.
Hurry up. I want to
I
check
already,
this
I already
special
tipped
horse.
the other table.
So you two are leaving. Okay, with
What,
the halfling.
I gotta figure out something to do with these guys.
I described
good.
I described the guy who stole the horse, who I think stole the horse, to him. Am I able to describe it so he recognizes that's the dude he's on?
You would recognize that it was one of the guys you talked to at the table that was being kind of weird about a horse.
Not the one with the wife?
Yes, the one with the wife.
The one with the wife.
Not the very drunk guy that's still sitting at the bar almost passed out next to your 2 friends that you abandoned,
That's correct.
but the guy who left.
Who appeared to be drunk too, right?
Let's go back to his wife.
He appeared to be odd.
And so this guy who's taking us back is the odd one.
No, the guy who's taking you back is the farmer.
You're describing the odd one to me.
I'm describing the odd one to you.
I'm here in the room with you all, and I know what's happening now.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I've had
Okay.
to go through 100
I don't want to be
voices I
alone
didn't plan,
because
so.
I don't want to get jumped by
I'm
this
gonna
guy. and
I'm gonna
his
order
buddies.
some tea or something for these
He
guys.
was just the one that I saw. He
Well,
mentioned a wife, but
he vanished, like vanished. So I don't want him to unvanish with more than one.
fair and excellent point. It's a good thing I made sure that I had all of my equipment.
Can you guys hurry up?
Yes.
I want to get my horse back inside.
Yeah, that's important. It was really cool.
It's pretty
The
cool.
horse
I don't know
thing
why
came
you
off the
took him
woods.
out of my stable in the first place.
I didn't.
I don't believe you.
Is there anything about neglecting the care of your horse? Because I think he could be charged.
You know what? There is something on the books, but I need my reference material to give you an exact punishment.
Maybe
Maybe
deal
we-
with that in the morning.
Yeah, forget about it for now.
You can't just leave these two.
That's why you're with them.
I'm trying to rouse
I'm going to
sober-
describe the place that we're going to him so that they know where we're going. The farm, the
Okay.
direction of the farm, where it's
Okay.
located. They should be able to know. We've been here long enough.
It's that first farm up and to the left that you went to originally.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
so you guys walk back. He walks you back. Opens the
I'm
door.
totally paying attention, looking for anybody to come assaulting us, trying to steal, come at us.
He opens the door to his stable. You can clearly see the stable you had been in previously. That there is a horse stall that was empty. That he puts that horse into. He throws like a
Blanket thing over.
blanket over it. Gives it some feed and stuff like that, and then he walks out and is like, "Why are you still here?"
I have questions. Why would someone want to steal your horse?
I don't know. You tell me.
I described that guy to him. Do you recognize? Does he recognize him by my description?
That's my neighbor.
From the farm down the ways?
Yeah.
Why would he steal your horse? I found your horse with him out in the woods.
I don't know why he would steal my horse. He has been being a little weird around my wife recently.
Ooh.
We're gonna get into one of those. They don't pay us enough for this.
I hate domestics. Question. Where's your wife right now?
She was at the tavern.
And your neighbor has a wife as well.
Yeah.
Where is she?
I don't know, at home?
Okay, we should probably.
Yeah.
Maybe lock your barn doors.
Deal.
Good night,
Where do you guys head next?
neighbor. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, neighbor's house.
Let's go find this guy.
About this time, it's been an hour. You have been attempting to wake them up.
Wake up, you two. Too much drinking.
You guys,
Tall, elegant, beautiful women.
you guys, before you guys start to wake up, you feel a bucket of water splashed on top of you. And Dazut standing there going, "Ready for round 2?"
Let's do it.
Yep.
You guys now start with 1 fail, so you only get 2.
Oh, shoot.
Can I talk to him for a moment? Gotta get him in the right headspace.
You sure you guys want to keep doing this?
And I'm going to go and try to cast Lesser Restoration on him to help him out. Take out some of the poison.
You feel some of the effects wear away, and
I'm good to go.
you feel fairly sobered up. You, however, Bernie, are still feeling
Like crap.
like crap.
So, 2 down, is it?
So yeah, you can fail twice.
Okay, perfect.
You can fail 3 times again.
Is there anything else we can do about this Dazut instead of all this drinking?
No. Drink.
Would you like to drink along too?
No, not at all.
You will leave your friends to do it.
Yes.
And he pours you guys each a drink. Give me another roll.
11. Is that a fail or pass?
What did you get?
2.
Oh my god.
You fail. You pass.
Yes.
He once again just downs it. No issues.
Is there any other, glasses of something nearby? Just a big tankard of water, perhaps, that you could try to sleight of hand. Drink that instead.
Your friend down at the end of the bar left his glass of water there.
Oh, it's not nearby? Alright. He was gonna give it a go.
You could try and order one.
He'll just drink the beer. Did he pour another one? Yeah.
Pours another one.
Oh, here we go.
Let's do it.
13.
11.
You pass. You fail. What number is that for you, Bernie?
2.
He's out again.
1 more and I'm out.
Okay. And then remind me, what's your character's name again?
Collins.
I thought he said
Collins.
you only had 2 fails this time.
He passed the first one.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah.
And you have now 1 fail.
1 fail and 1 success.
All right. This one he gets down pretty easily, but you can tell it's a little tougher.
I'm gonna put my hand on him and be like, hey, I think he's giving up. Let's do it.
Do you do it like a drunk man so he can
Yes.
hear you? Yes. I'm definitely not giving up. Pours more.
Slamming it back. Oh, 11. Wait, no, I'm sorry. 12. 12.
While they're doing this, can I call for the his wife or whatever to try to talk to her?
She's in the kitchen,
She
so
is?
if you like order food, she might. But you'd have to get the Zoot off of his drinking game. Everybody's kind of getting a little annoyed because they're not getting drinks, and he's just pouring drinks with these guys. So
Dazut, your patrons are getting upset, and no one's getting what they want.
I gotta win. He again struggles slightly, but seems to handle it pretty well.
What is his wife's name again?
His wife's name is Kaylin.
I'm gonna call for her. Kaylin, can you help us out with this? The patrons here are getting upset. They're not getting service, and my comrades here are obviously not winning this little battle here.
I know nothing. That's the Zoot's problem. If you want to win, just start drinking with him. He'll tell you everything. Or
I know I can't keep up with him, so these two keep trying.
Is there like the whiskey bottle or anything nearby that I can try to like slip a little into his beer? Strengthen his drink a little bit.
Sure, give me a sleight of hand check.
13.
He is unaware. He's distracted by his wife stepping out of the kitchen and talking to this guy.
I sure could even the playing field a little bit.
But he pours you guys another beer.
So I've had
Used
2
to-
fails now and 1 success. So let's hope. That's between the 10 and 12.
I'm out.
Yep, me too.
This time, face
7.
to the platform, just down.
Oh, maybe I go backwards this time.
He looks over. He looks over at his wife and says, "I'm still the toughest person around. Once they wake up, you can tell them what's going on." And then he kind of slumps over a little bit on the bar, and she rolls her eyes and is like, and she walks out to like start getting everybody drinks while you guys are sleeping it off for a little while.
Awesome.
So you guys are heading towards the other
House, yeah.
house. What do you do when you get there?
Knock on the door. Well, what time is it in the evening?
It's probably 6:30 now.
Yeah. Well, politely.
I'm gonna go around back, make sure nobody runs.
I will politely knock on the door.
And I go around back to watch.
You hear from inside, "Who is it?
Bismuth Gloam Gleam, City Guard, please answer the door.
Your friend was just here."
Please answer the door.
Fine. You hear like a couple locks unlock and the door opens and there's just like a pretty nondescript halfling woman standing there. She's like, "Your other friend wasn't wearing that hideous outfit from Vassardell."
That is probably true. Ma'am, miss, have you seen your husband this evening?
He went down to the bar.
To
He
the
does
bar.
it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
To the tavern.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Has he spoken with your neighbor recently?
I have no idea.
Not very close, are you?
Close with who?
Your husband?
Well, I'm married to him.
Mm-hmm. But you don't.
He does all of the work around the house, and then he goes drinking at night. I, however, have a issue where if I drink, I'm telling you too much. But So I do not go with him. I just stay here and read my books.
Books. What are you reading?
I'm reading this wonderful book about this guy named Santa Claus. Have you heard of him?
No. I mostly just read City Guard and watch regulation manuals because that's what we have in our station. But I would be happy for you to tell me more.
So he's this like really cool guy. He's got like a big white beard. And every year, if you're nice, he brings you presents.
That sounds incredibly preposterous.
Yes, well, it is fiction.
Fiction.
I know that all you read is those boring textbooks.
Non-fiction, thank you very much.
I said what I meant. Would you happen to have any, like, ale or whiskey on you?
Flask with some water in it. It's potable.
I have water.
No, my apologies, ma'am. It appears that that we are wasting each other's time. If you are seeking a beverage that is stronger than water, the tavern is that way. I hope that I'm thumbing in the right direction. Do you mind, whilst you recline here or depart for parts unknown, if I take a look around the property?
You can take a look around the property. I think your ugly purpley friend already did, though.
It's possible. It's possible. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. He slams the door closed and you hear a bunch of lock again.
Go!
I'm looking around the back, just looking for any different signs than what I saw earlier, maybe fresher tracks where he would have came back, maybe hidden, or tracks going in a different direction.
Give me a perception check again.
Come on, buddy. Oh, sweet. 19.
As you are getting around to the back, you see the halfling from earlier walking up, kind of trying to be stealthy. And he's just walking up towards the back door.
He hasn't seen me.
Not yet, no.
I'm gonna hide and watch him. Well, that was the idea. 6.
He seems to be paying no attention to anything around him and just walks up to the back door and opens it.
That's far enough.
What are you doing here again?
I'm gonna hastily move up to him so he doesn't just run in and slam the door on us.
I gave you the horse, and I pointed you in the direction of the tavern where you wanted to go.
Yeah, well, it turns out that it was your neighbor's horse that you said was your horse, so that makes you a horse thief. And that's what we're looking for, a horse thief.
Okay, are you going to take me in?
I am. I'll yell, what's your name?
Bismuth.
Bismuth! I got him over here.
He is going to begin to close the door.
I slide in. Like,
Ugh.
Little pseudopod.
He closes the door behind you.
ugh.
So now you are stuck in his house.
Go!
I'm inside!
Why are you trying to find anything out? I gave the horse back. I was on my way to give the horse back already.
Why did you have it in the first place?
That's none of your business.
Actually, it is my business. The owner wants answers.
knocking at the door.
Go away.
Did you say my name? I
will
heard somebody
reach
say
over
Bismuth.
and open it for him. Does he try to stop me?
Yes. He
I
puts his
punch him.
hand on the door.
I will
and
punch him right in the face.
And he says, just listen to me, okay?
I just punch him right in the face and open the door.
Ah.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's why we get a bad reputation.
When you're making a physical, I can
These
use
police
dex
officers.
or
Yeah.
okay. 4 and 7. What is that?
11.
That's what I hit him with.
You punch him right in the face. Go ahead and roll your d4 of damage.
Sweet.
Should it be like half that since he's like jealous?
5 points. But it's not supposed to like be body damage. It's like subdual damage. You know, knockout damage.
He falls back onto his butt.
That's right. I unlock the door. He tried to lock you out. This man's guilty. We need to get him down to the station. Chain him up.
Okay, but why is he on the floor?
He tried to block me from letting you in.
If you would just listen to me, I was trying to tell you.
Why you stole the horse?
I didn't steal it. You gotta talk quieter so my wife doesn't hear you. I was out there with the horse, with the neighbor's wife. She was thinking of selling the horse to me.
Is this doesn't seem factual. Do I get the impression that he's on the up and up?
Go ahead and do an insight check.
I would be happy to.
I laugh in my weird, whatever laugh. Weird noises coming out of my mouth.
Hey-oh, 14.
He seems like he may be up to something.
So
But
I'm
it
gonna
could just be
repeat.
that he's trying to talk quietly to hide it from his wife.
Well, I'm gonna repeat loudly. So you were in the woods with your neighbor's wife, attempting to sell or purchase a horse from your neighbor's wife. What's her name?
Which one?
His wife.
Oh, I didn't get a name. She was very
These two are the worst investigators.
You hear from the other room.
Doing a bit better than us, though.
What are you
I'm
guys
not.
doing in my house?
Did you know your
And then
husband
she walks
was
in.
in the woods with your neighbor's wife?
Yes, he was buying a horse. She's divorced me from her husband and trying to get some money to pay for a lawyer.
So just if I may interject,
Deeper and deeper.
not 5 minutes ago, you had no idea what your husband was doing.
You're the city guard.
That's fair. I understand.
And DM discretion, you never asked to roll for an insight check, so. Sad.
Oh.
Just don't ask, or just do it, or just don't do
You
it.
should just ask if you can insight check,
Okay.
because I would have probably given you something. And then he says, I told you there was nothing going on.
Collaborate. Now we just gotta go check with the neighbor's wife.
It's collaborating time.
You are not to leave town, either of you.
Are you going to pay for the fact that you punched me in the face?
Actually,
you're gonna pay for
regulations.
that. All right, yes, you are. Don't worry, the bill is in the mail. We'll see you soon.
City guard is the
Do
worst.
not leave. What?
City guard is the worst.
We're the best. We just solved this mystery
What mystery?
of the horse that was stolen by you.
It wasn't stolen.
And I can't believe your wife is going to divorce you. That's terrible. I'm sorry. We gotta go talk to collaborate your
His
story.
wife is going to divorce. Is getting a divorce.
I gotta go find this magical horse. So, have a good night. Don't leave town.
Get it.
Let's go figure it
I
out.
love how the story, you just get them all mixed and intertwined.
We're going over to the neighbor's house to talk to the wife.
Yeah, I want to know about this divorce. He seemed really.
We're gonna figure it out.
And when you guys walk out, you hear all of the doors locked behind you, and you hear the two of them just cursing the city guard, just like these
High five.
people are the
Job well
worst.
done. Do
Hey,
all
nice outfit, by
halflings?
the way.
Thank you.
All right, so
Regulation.
we're about an hour later. You guys feel another splash of water on top of you, so you are now very wet. This time, however, it is Kaylin standing in front of you. And she says,
Hello, beautiful.
she looks at Collins now because she is so offended by, aren't you a hobgoblin or something like
Just a straight up goblin.
that? She is like so offended by that.
I give a big wink too.
And she says, many people have been talking about this cedar. He was, what I've heard is that he was with 3 other halflings, and all I know is that they have been seen around the bakery. Okay? Which you already know, but the ginger snapped. That's the bakery.
Oh.
So you should go check over there, and I'm going to take care of my husband now. The beer's
Can I get an
nice.
ale?
In character, I'm laughing.
Trying to process what you're saying.
She pours you an ale and says, "Last one."
That ginger has snapped.
All right, let's go.
No drinking and driving.
We should probably
So
find
head to
other guys.
the
We
bakery.
Yeah, no, we gotta
We
find
need
the
to
other
find
two.
the rest of our group.
Yep. Let's split up.
They told us. They told us where they were going. So
Oh, okay.
All of us will be stapled to a wall somewhere.
we'll make our way towards where they told us they were gonna be.
Did you guys tell him you'd be at the first house, right?
We did the one
Yeah,
we
we're
were
going
returning
back to that first house. Yep.
As the 3 of you guys are walking towards the house, you like see them also walking from the other direction towards the house.
Oh, nice. So now we're going like this.
Yep.
It's kind of weird. They tell us they're gonna be at one area and then they're walking from a different.
So where's the donut shop?
The bakery is this building over here.
Oh, so why are they going towards us?
Because they were trying to find you because you're
Yeah.
off investigating a
that's-
black
I
horse.
didn't hear that.
From a
No, we're
divorce
solving the lost horse mystery, and we discovered some other plot holes.
Side quest.
I definitely tried to
Guys.
sneak the beer out with me.
Nobody stops you.
Okay.
They
Perfect.
are happy for you to leave. As you leave, you hear like kind of like the place had been fairly quiet while you were there.
Oh, it livens up.
It immediately starts like you can tell right as you're walking out. Everybody starts talking.
Everybody
you can
hates
hear
us.
again some people like these new city guard, man, they're worse than the last people.
We're not that bad. We haven't done anything crazy yet.
That's fine. Hey guys.
So you see them and wave.
Yep. Hey.
How's it
Just
going?
in time.
We found some stuff out from my girlfriend.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
Surround the house. Don't let nobody escape.
Wait, what? No.
What?
We gotta go to the bakery.
What's going on in the house?
What's
your
going
lead.
on here? What?
We gotta talk to the lady at her husband Mike.
You two over on this side are still fairly buzzed.
Yeah.
So like
You guys go around back. Don't let nobody escape.
These two have been drinking for the last hour or 2 or 3.
So you want them in the front?
I would rather make the front appearance, yeah, because someone's gonna kind of just.
They can't talk.
Alright, what?
You knock on the door. You guys
One of them can go
watch him.
with them.
You
I'm
go into the
swaying.
back.
Like,
You watch the side.
I produce flame.
Alright.
Produce flame.
Can't trip. Ball flame in my hand.
Who are you?
I'll get her.
Collins. Me and Collins going to the back. Make sure nobody runs on the back.
Be careful.
Watch your step.
While we're... Ugh. I take it you won?
Pretty sure.
Bravo. I'd give you a high five, but I don't know what you've been
Do
touching.
you even have 5 fingers?
5 jelly fingers.
I can make appendages. They're slimy.
Just checking.
Oh, you're like cold. Ew.
Does anyone go up to the front door?
He's gonna knock on it.
Yes. Did I knock on this? Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I spoke to the wife. I will knock again, but sheepishly.
She will open the door because she'll have to look through the people and see you again. She'll be like, "Why are you back?"
Divorce?
Perfect.
Lawyer?
Are you married?
Were you? No, thank you. No, your neighbor's wife.
They're getting a divorce?
Yes. And they wanted to buy a horse for the lawyer. No. Goo should be
Were you
having
earlier
this
talking about a
conversation.
special horse? Are you sure you weren't talking about you?
Maybe. Nobody asks me any questions.
She begins to like kind of pull the door closed. Kind of like,
Kick my little boot in. Wait, but for real though, actually no. The claims that you are selling a horse, that you are selling your husband's horse, have been made. The claims have been made that you are selling your husband's horse.
who told you?
A buyer, a potential buyer, a once and no longer buyer. Your neighbor said it. He admitted it. Yeah. He told us everything.
I knew they weren't trustworthy.
Well, no. Have you met them?
Yes, they're good friends of mine.
Oh, foot in mouth. Are you aware that it is actually, is it against the law to sell your partners? Am I the only one at the door right now?
No, he's next to you. And
You
he's
said I was
next-
on the side.
Oh, you're on. He's
Yeah.
next to you, but he's pretty
He's-
lit.
Intoxicated.
Who are you talking to?
Myself?
Again, are you the special horse?
You got this. You got this.
You're nearby.
Yeah.
She,
But is he
she
though?
peeks her head
Not
out.
mentally, but yeah.
Did you go to the left or the right?
Left.
Like to the left around the building?
Oh,
You were facing it? Did you go
Oh
to the
no,
left?
I wasn't. I was in the front.
I was on the
These
side.
two are in front, so
And
he's
then
next to him. He's on the side.
I'm by
and
myself.
we're at the back.
Okay. So
And I'm
he-
explaining to him
so
the whole circumstance.
she kind of peeks out the door now and sees him and is like, Are you drunk?
Oh, yeah. I just threw up a little.
Ma'am, we take our jobs very seriously.
So here's what I will tell you. I was selling the horse, but I would only sell it after the divorce is finalized, but they were going to front me the money. I do not see why this is a problem. There's a very nice attorney that I have met in Vassardell. Halfling, and halfling.
That's awesome.
Familiar.
I think they did my divorce.
1.5 street and long.
The problem is that your husband does not seem to be aware that you're selling his horse or
I'm not
divorcing
selling
him.
it. They're giving me cash, like gold early, and then after the divorce, they're going to take possession of the horse.
So you're selling your holdings that you expect to win from the divorce ahead of the divorce.
Yes.
Fraud.
Have you ever been a woman and had to figure out how to afford a divorce? It is very frowned upon. That's why I went to Halfling, and Halfling. Because they are the best at dealing with Halfling divorces.
That may in fact be true. And I have no rebuttal.
Hey,
How am I doing?
you're doing great.
Thanks, Bernie.
Does this have anything to do with our special horse? Is this the one we're looking for?
I had, to be quite honest with you, forgot all about that. This was way more interesting. And frankly, a little more grounded in reality.
Okay. Let's go double down on this. Give us the horse.
Or my goblin friend is gonna burn your house down.
Oh,
Yeah, fire.
yeah. Town guard is gonna get murdered.
No, we're not going back there. We're not.
Oh, okay.
New city, new bismuth, new uniform, new regulations.
Okay. I wink out the fire.
This is
crazy.
Why does everybody keep asking me that?
Because one of our city guard is drunk as a goblin.
I'm off duty.
Then why are you here?
I got lost.
And have you ever heard of social skills?
Your face changed. Are you upset or surprised?
Inside check.
Can I do a listen check to all this? I'm on the side of the house.
Sure, you can do a perception check.
Yeah,
What you
natural
get?
one.
That's a critical failure.
Oh my gosh.
Never mind.
To you, her face seems completely normal. What'd you get?
I got
My
a
mistake.
1.
Uh,
I don't hear shit.
the snow must really be making it hard to
Yeah.
hear.
I think I'm pretty cold, pretty shivery.
She kind of puts her foot down by yours and kind of starts nudging it out the door.
Ow, what are you? Ow, ow.
And then
what are you, that's my,
begins to
ow.
close the door.
Let's go.
And as she closes the door, she says, "You're the worst city guard." And then
Thank you so much
locks
for your
the
time.
door.
Have a wonderful evening.
She opens the door back up really quick and says, "Have a terrible evening."
That was deserved.
That's fair.
So I explained to him, I don't know how much he's going to retain in his drunken state, but everything that's going on, but correctly. So he now knows that I found a black horse that I think is the horse being stolen by that guy and his wife, and their plot to buy the horse from this lady, the divorce. So he's caught up, hopefully.
Either I'm really drunk or this is making perfect sense. Do you want some beer?
No. We need to know where her husband is. Because
I don't know where her husband
If he finds
is.
out-
Yeah, where are
She's
you
gonna-
guys at this point?
we're at
You
the
all-
back of her house.
Okay.
If she finds out, or he finds out that she's going to divorce him and sell his horse, she's probably dead.
There are two of you right
We
now.
probably should stop a potential murder. We should just take her downtown, and for her safety. It just occurred to me, she's at risk, and then we still need that special horse. So I want to get paid.
Alternatively,
What? You're not
we
there.
could
yet.
leave and never come back here.
You're not there.
Oh, you're in the front.
You're in the front.
Ooh.
What would you
Still
two
in the
guys
front.
like to do in the front and you on the side now that the
I,
door is
we could
closed?
just-
I feel that we're
Back,
wasting
I
our
agree.
time at this place, so I'm gonna try to go round up everybody.
You want to go back to the barracks and sleep?
Do you go to the front first or the back first?
Well, I didn't hear anything, so I'd probably just continue around to the back.
Okay. You hear Goo describing to Collins like the whole situation with the two farmer families.
What is this all about?
Oh. Captain.
We're trying to find a special horse, and we're
Yeah.
investigating this home.
Oh, the horse. I get it.
This doesn't seem right. Like,
It's not.
it seems like we're wasting time.
No woman should ever sell her man's horse.
I'm sorry. Is the horse code for something?
This horse isn't even.
Paycheck. We find the special horse, we get paid.
But this horse ain't a special horse.
It's not?
If it's the one you brought into the tavern, it's not a special horse.
Why not?
It's not even the right color.
What color was it supposed to be?
Brown.
Oh.
We're wasting
Well,
lots of time here.
maybe we might be saving this lady's life.
How's
Think
that?
of it. If you found out your woman was going to divorce you, and on top of that, she was sold your favorite horse, wouldn't you want to kill her?
Why would you want to kill her?
It's your favorite horse, and she's leaving you. Obviously, she's going to take your horse, your money, everything.
You still get the house.
Maybe
Hey,
not.
In
Maybe
order
she's
to
gonna burn
catch
that
the
down, too.
criminal, you gotta think like the criminal.
That's
Are
right.
you two guys still sitting up front? Or are you gonna walk around back?
No, we'll walk around. Let's go.
They're taking too long.
Yeah.
As you guys rejoin them, a halfling stumbles around from the front.
Whoa,
Very
who
drunk
goes there?
looking. Is like, what? You're that stiff guy from the tavern.
Does he recognize him? I
Why are
described
you
him as the
doing it
horse.
at my house?
He would recognize him right away, right? Because he talked to him,
Yeah.
and I
This
talked
is
to him.
the this is the drunk guy. You haven't met. This
Oh,
guy.
I didn't.
Oh,
he
he would
met him.
recognize.
I didn't meet him.
Yeah, he was the drunk guy, the super drunk guy from the bar.
And he just asked me what I'm doing at his house.
Yeah, what are you doing at my house?
You may recall that we had your horse at one time.
Yeah.
We put it back where we found it, and nothing else happened.
But then I went back to the tavern. You guys were there. Yeah, there too. You go there.
These guys were known well at the tavern.
So now we're at the back of the house now,
Yeah.
and he is.
Can I go inside? I could get
Sure.
to sleep.
Is the door locked? The back door?
I have a key.
Oh,
It's my house.
there you go.
There you are. We'll
There you
watch your
are.
back as you enter your house.
Go
Yeah.
cherish your wife. while
He
you have
unlocks
her.
the door. What?
What was your wife's
Got it.
name?
Why does it matter?
What is going on?
You should probably let her know you're coming in. We've been harassing her all night.
I pretty much always arrive home at what?
Nothing.
Why have you?
Just go inside. You're fine.
Yeah.
Just,
Have a good
just
night.
go in.
This is all a bad
Do you have a
dream.
drink on
You can have the rest. I think I'm good.
you? Oh, thank you.
I read that the bottom
Make sure
two
that-
fingers is all spit.
Oh,
Backwash.
I almost threw up.
I may have thrown up in there. I don't know. I
And
don't.
then he just like throws the like
Cup thing?
wood cup against the wall and goes,
Oh,
Hey.
"Good night, all." And he walks into the door.
As the
quickly
door
pulls
opens
it
up-
behind him.
And to all a good night.
And as he pulls it behind him, you hear a halfling-sized thing collapse onto the ground.
All right.
He's
Let's
out.
go back and get some sleep.
I remember when I had my first beer.
We need to go.
Are you guys gonna head back to rest for the
Well,
night?
these guys
That
are definitely not.
sucker.
And
Part
check
of-
gingerbread place.
Should we
Yeah.
take his horse and keep it safe so she can't sell it?
What? No.
It really bothers me that she's gonna sell his horse.
It's her horse too. They're like together. Do you understand how people work?
Horses belong to the men.
No, they don't.
Let's
Most
talk
of
about
them,
this
the
later.
women have
They're-
to take care of them. That's
We need
why
to
The
they
name
belong
dishes
to the women.
belong to the women. The horses belong to the men.
Yeah, but women should
plow
take care of
the
the
field.
horse. That's what I'm saying.
Do your people even have men or women, or are you all just kind of like gelatinous blobs?
Gelatinous.
My people. I'm the only one of my people.
Oh,
Then what would you know about men and women rules?
from
I'm
what I've seen
learning
around them.
stuff fast.
But not
Every time I
correctly.
touch something, I'm learning.
You're just
Real
absorbing
absorbent.
That's right.
knowledge.
So you guys are you guys heading back?
Yes.
Go back.
There
Let
it
these
is.
guys rest.
You guys will arrive back
Actually,
at
slide through
your
the door,
city
leave a note.
guard station, and that's where we're going to take our break for the night. So see you guys in a few minutes. Hello, welcome back. After a short break, the group had chased down a black horse when they were told to look for a brown horse, and they are now back sleeping it off inside their guard station. Just one more quick reminder at the break here. Comments on the last video for a chance to win the deck of many things. And then make sure you, if you're already following us on YouTube or Twitch, hop on over, give us a follow on Spotify, or if you like listening to D&D while you're driving a car, that's a great place to be. And also, next week we'll be back to the main campaign with group number 1. This group here in the mini campaign is going to be returning for a part 2 sometime in September, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, that's kind of what we got going on. We are going to have everybody's going to be waking up inside the guard station. And what do you guys want to do? It is now early in the morning, let's say 7 o'clock, pretty sunny outside. Last night, there was a big snowfall by the end of the night. It was close to 12 inches. So if you look outside, you will see a bunch of halflings riding, mini horses, kind of plowing the road. And then you will also notice that the snow is pretty much up to mid-thigh on them. It is very tall, and they're only about 3-ish feet tall. So it is quite the ordeal outside. What would you guys like to do?
We need to go over to that bakery. The ginger snap.
Yeah.
You guys feeling okay?
Yeah.
You had enough fun?
We shouldn't start with breakfast.
I've got a full gnomish breakfast ready to go as I'm clinking and clanking and knocking all of these pots and pans together.
Gosh, jeez.
For everybody or just you?
Oh, were you hungry?
I'm always hungry.
Yeah, I can put a double portion in.
Can you do it quietly, please?
What was that, Bernie? I can't hear you. I'm in the kitchen.
I'm gonna try to keep my head down.
I'm gonna go around Bernie and just kind of over his ears.
Ew.
Did you guys do
Does that
anything to
help?
attempt to sober them up? Make some coffee or anything in the morning?
I definitely would be making coffee because I know these two got just shit faced. So
I'm drinking coffee.
yes, I tried.
Oh, we won.
What?
We won.
No, you guys didn't win.
I'm pretty sure we won.
It was
you
close. It was close.
Are you sure?
Last thing I remember
We had
was
help
talking
from
to
his
my
wife.
girlfriend.
I'm having a hard time seeing out of this eye.
You're gonna have to try to fix that
I
at
think
some
you got
point.
the goo in it.
It's bad.
Make a sleight of hand check to get the goo out of your eye.
Natural one.
You
Are magically healed.
You got a pink eye. I pull my hand away
It'd be purple.
quickly.
Purple.
It's purple.
your eye appears to be very purple, and it's kind of like your right eye is kind of glued shut.
I didn't mean to touch
You have disadvantage on all attack rolls until you can get that out. You can try it, every once in a while to do another sleight of hand to rub your eye.
There's no condition about goo.
you. Goo is a condition.
D&D Beyond, you need to add a condition for goo.
I'm gooed.
We know somebody good to throw a bucket of water on you.
I vaguely remember being wet.
Twice.
Sounds like a good night.
It was a good night.
That's horrible. All
Please
right.
goo away.
Are you guys feeling awake?
Yeah. Let's finish our meal and head out.
I'm gonna try to find some water or something to try to get my eye.
Should we go tell that guy he's about to get divorced?
No.
No. Enough of the guy.
Wait,
Are we really?
Who's
the
getting
bad guys
divorced?
here?
The good
Monsters.
guys.
Oh,
We don't
no.
have to worry about a
I
divorce.
am the good guy.
And what if he ends up killing her? You don't want that on you.
Then he wouldn't be a good guy.
You know,
He'd be
we
a bad guy.
have only like 28 more days. Or
But we
so.
confiscate his horse.
Oh yeah, 29 days.
Yeah,
Right.
we need to find this horse.
Who cares? Let's go. We got the ginger snap. Let's do this.
That's right. You
Where
got
is that?
Ginger
located?
snapped. By the way.
snapped. Ginger snapped.
Just a
Try to
long
wash
dice.
my eye out.
Go ahead.
A one again.
Is there a ginger?
You want me to
crack
Can
one
we
and a
can we
ginger
help
pop?
him clean his eye out?
Is there a ginger crack one and a ginger
That sounds
pop?
horrible. You're blind.
You are still struggling. Go ahead, roll one more time.
Store?
12.
Bubble shop?
You get it out, but your eye feels very itchy. So no longer have disadvantage on anything, but you just.
What did you do to me?
Kind of itchy, and
Why
now,
are you gooing
now it's
people?
kind of red, but not like not bad.
No,
Just like
no.
you itched it.
I'll cut that goo
It
off.
goes like this. Woo!
I will cut that goo off. No goo for me.
Senior Guardsman Leckland.
I open up the hole right
The
here.
dishes
like,
are done. Shall we take off?
We need to take off. We need to find who we can and find this horse.
You mentioned ginger snapped. What's the connection?
It's a bakery that the tavern's wife mentioned to us.
Hey, Adam,
They actually,
Can you
had
move this
3.
way? you're good. You were kind of like leaning out of camera.
Oh yeah, they got 3 halflings that you
Give us
saw
space.
over there with.
You're fine.
They
What
like
was it with?
Cedar likes
Cedar.
there. They like to hang out there.
Yeah.
Suspicious characters at the
So,
bakery.
And Cedar was the stable boy that the little halfling told us about when he came running in.
Oh yeah, I remember
So
that.
Is his friend Tucky?
maybe
All right.
we
so
can ask him
we're-
later.
So when you guys step outside, there are about 11, 12 inches of snow on your front steps. No one has cleaned off your steps.
Produce flame. Just keep it low. Try and burn up snow as I go. It's not really doing a great job.
You make it
It's
look
just
so
fire.
easy.
As you kind of like
Doesn't work.
walk through the snow with your pants getting wet, once you get out to the main road, which is just a few feet, it is beautifully plowed. Like you can tell that these people really take care of the stuff that they find valuable, and you can just see, like, as you kind of look around on this
What'd you guys do
beautiful
last
winter
night?
wonderland, you can see
Solve the mystery.
like every single walkway up into like houses and taverns and stuff is just beautiful.
All but ours.
Huh?
All but
We were
ours.
neglected,
We are not valuable to the community.
but we are.
As you head towards the ginger snapped, you see out in front of that it is like just extra well done. Like you can tell, like they make the bakery just pristine. Like
Happens.
This is how the guardhouse should be.
donuts.
yeah, like they shoveled everything. They like cleaned off the signs.
Does it smell like they're already baking?
You can smell just like the most
Oh, I love
wonderful
donuts.
smell of like baked goods, like bread. You can smell like it smells like ginger. Like,
That'll wake you guys up.
you know, like gingerbread cookies. Just smells amazing. Okay, and there's people kind of going in and out. They'll kind of, as you're walking up, they'll go in and they'll walk out with like a handful of like bread and other stuff, and just kind of start heading back towards their house. So this is like a very important place that everybody values highly.
Should we just go 5 abroad, shoulder to shoulder?
Let's go order
Shove
something.
everybody
Order
right off the
something. and
sidewalk.
Try to ask some questions.
Be the jerks we are.
I mean, it's not like we can get any worse.
Oh, we could, but we shouldn't.
Let's
Clothesline
go.
'em.
Were we in a barn last night?
Yes.
I was in a couple.
Of barns.
Oh,
All right.
Are you guys gonna walk in?
Walking in.
What is-
Entering.
What is the order? Who's walking in first?
Captain, you should be first.
I'll go second.
What are you again?
I am a half elf,
They're a half elf.
and I know that people don't look kindly on me. So I mean, yeah, I might be the commander, but I don't like always going first.
Well, they always like me, so get out of my way.
I'm gonna look for some snow to put on my eyes, so I'm probably gonna look a mess.
All right, as you guys
You gotta
walk,
get that looked
as
at.
you guys walk in, there's like long tables to your right and to your left, and then kind of like a thin walkway back towards like kind of like a bar, but it's like a baking table bar. Behind that is the baker. She is a taller than like normal halfling, standing about 3.5, 3.7 feet tall. So kind of on the taller side. And you guys have seen her before, so this isn't new to you. She has her hair up in a bun, and she's like just slaving away. There's a table behind the kind of bar that she's working on. She's just kneading bread. She's got a kiln behind her that has got some stuff in it, and you can just tell she's just in her groove. Right behind you is a couple of other halflings that are kind of attempting to, like, they're kind of like, I gotta get my baked goods, like, let's go.
I'm gonna shrink my legs so I'm more down to their size. 3'5".
Okay.
So you do have legs.
Yeah, I'm appendages.
I've been picturing you just kind of like,
Rolling?
yeah.
Like a
I
snail.
could do that too, but I haven't been.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna
Bernie,
change
do you walk up to
Change
the
it.
baker?
Oh, yes.
We have to go about
I
that.
directly
look
to the
like a
baker.
human blob.
You
But I
would
have
know
arms
that the
with
baker's
appendages.
name
Picture.
is Ginger Greenhill.
But I have no like face.
Hello,
Just have,
Ginger.
like, head shape.
How are
When I
you
talk,
today?
like, a
She
whole
turns
thing up
around
and,
and sees you
Yeah.
and goes, "What do you want, Bernie?"
Some information. We're looking for a nice person by the name of Cedar. And we heard him and a few others would hang out around this area. Do you know any whereabouts of Cedar?
like he runs with Tucky.
I know nothing about him.
Would anybody else know anything about Cedar? That anyone who hung out with him, saw him, or
Why
what were
don't you,
his
why don't you make an insight check?
insight check?
Do you not know anything about him, or do you not want to talk to us about him?
I got an insight 16.
Make an insight check as well.
Ooh, 20.
You believe she is lying, so you can ask her the question that you were just about to ask.
Do you not know anything, or do you not want to tell us what you know?
I know nothing. Now, can you just let me get back to my baking?
So they're talking to the lady who's like baking or she's
Yes.
with dough and stuff?
Yes, Ginger Greenhill.
Okay. So then I'm gonna go over and I'm like gonna rise up a little bit and I'm gonna put my hand over her stuff like I'm about to touch it. I'm like, my friend asked you a question in my lobby.
She picks up a rolling pin
Mm-hmm.
and smacks at your hand.
I'm gonna attempt to like get it out of the way, but
What's your armor class?
15.
She misses. Did you take your hand out of the way?
I moved it and I put it right back after she swung by.
She will swing again.
Jeez, Goo.
She will miss again, and then she will say, "I don't like your kind."
That's not very
You've
nice.
never met my kind.
We
I'm the
don't use
only
force.
one. My parents are dead.
Then
thank
I
you.
don't like you.
Answer my friend's question before I wreck your batch of goo.
Perhaps we should rethink our strategy.
Yeah. Chill.
Not so
We
aggressive.
don't hurt people.
Do you guys?
I'm not hurting people.
Are you
I'm
guys in
hurting
here
a
to
batch.
buy anything?
Do you still make that carrot cake?
You did always like my carrot.
Oh, it's the best.
You have the best goods, but you also have the information. The best information.
Do you have? How much money do you have?
Ooh, I see a wager. No,
No, she just wants money.
not another bet.
No.
Bribe.
More money for
How
information.
important is this carrot cake to you?
How important is your
How
badge?
about
I'll
gold?
take gold. One gold out,
Should've
slam it on the
absorbed it.
table.
Let's just
She
absorb
reaches
gold.
over and takes both of your gold,
Dang it.
and then she says, "I'll be right back." She goes into the back room.
Hurry. I smell something burning.
Shortly after, she returns with one carrot cake, about this size. She sets it in front of you and says, "Now, can you please go away?"
While she was gone, I slipped my hand into her bowl and I started to absorb it. I rolled a 17, so my stealth was a 20 something.
We're just a hot mess express here.
Can I insight that carrot cake?
As soon as she comes back,
I'm hoping.
as soon as she comes back,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
pull my appendage back.
Perception?
Investigate.
Sure. Go ahead and roll
Investigate.
perception.
Yeah.
Do I get a sugar high?
I want to know if we need to leave or shake things up.
It's
I
still
did
in
not
the
do
bowl.
good.
Now you can
Well,
move.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Now you can move
I'm
35
experiencing
feet.
lights. I wonder if I'm gonna explode.
14.
It appears to be a slightly older carrot cake because the season that she normally is making carrot cake has passed. But it appears that it's she's kind of kept it around. So instead of being fresh, like a day or two old, it's maybe like a week old. So it doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with it.
But it
It's
doesn't
just-
seem like a clue or anything. That we're
No,
looking
it just
for.
seems like she's just trying to get rid of you by giving you the carrot cake that you desire.
Okay.
He's going to look at her and give her a little. I'm sorry about my friends, but I feel like there's something that you want to tell me. He's gonna try to persuade her.
Go ahead.
Can I smile
An
really nice for
18?
help action? Oh, never mind. He's good.
She is going to look at you and say, "I've got some more carrot cake in the back. Come with me."
She needs me to reach something off the shelf, guys.
Of course.
Be right back.
I start to yell, "Oh my gosh! What is in that dish?" And a piece of me is laying in her dish, squirming around.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna look at you and be like,
She turns around and says, "That'll cost you 2 gold."
Cost me? I'm gonna arrest you. What did you do to me? Look at this. I'm falling apart because of your stuff. What is in that?
I'm going to slide a hand to see if I can steal 2 gold off of him.
She heads back with Collins and closes the door.
What? I'm still inside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's in the back
she's in
room
the-
Oh.
with
back room.
Collins. And she whispers to you, I do know some stuff about your friend Cedar, but I don't feel safe because the people who took him, they sometimes come in here and they are very mean to me. If you would go to talk to Tobias, he's right over at the outpost. If you guys could get him to watch over my shop, and maybe come over for a cup of coffee and a baked good. I can maybe work to tell you some information.
Ginger, I've been coming here a long time. That carrot cake of yours. I hope you know that I know how important this place is to me.
I can tell you eat a lot of my sweets.
I'll get you protection.
Okay. Also,
And I'll
make sure that ugly purple guy, Goo, make sure he pays for that food that he
He's more
destroyed.
white now.
yeah, he'll hand her 2 gold. Goo, you know, what do you do?
What do you do with goo?
You are
them back
definitely
together.
my favorite of the city guard, and I'm still skeptical of you.
But rightfully so. I felt the same way before I became city guard.
Make sure you Tobias, okay? He's over at the White Snow Outpost, right across the street.
White snow.
Yeah. Okay. And like I said, if he wants some baked goods and I have great coffee, just tell him to come over.
Is this code for something?
No.
Oh. Right away.
She walks back out and
I'm still fighting. He's all limping. It's like squirreling around.
stares at you and says,
And I'm turning white.
She says, "You can just take the bowl with you."
You just gotta wash it. What was in that?
Bread,
Ugh, it's messing with me.
flour.
Just
I will
now, now you'll blend
I will
in.
answer no more questions. Colin knows what's going on. You guys talk to him. And then she turns and takes her stuff out of the kiln and just gets back to work.
It smells so
I
good.
try
in
to
here.
start pushing these guys more towards the exit. Hey,
I know where we're going
let's
next.
go. Sounds like you got some information.
Okay.
Hold this for me. I slam my gooey hand appendage onto you.
Why?
Bring it with us. It doesn't want to reattach. Don't
Goo.
lose it.
Oh, it's your like.
You've got to pull
severed
yourself
appendage
together.
in the bowl.
Yeah, it fell
I
off.
follow now.
Nice.
Right off to the ground.
It follows me.
That's great. Don't touch me with that.
Okay.
I'm like,
Look,
Colin,
look what happened to his
Suck it
eye.
back
where are we going?
Somebody put goo in the back.
Lock him up.
Goo will definitely not go in the back.
No. Back of the group. Back.
Why don't you have him go out first? I'm kind of tired of the ugly purple guy.
We're leaving. We're
He's
leaving.
more of an off-white now.
Yeah.
He's more white now.
He just looks like snot.
Well,
Dry
it's
snot.
better than something else. All right.
That's harsh.
Let's go.
Okay.
Bye. Have a beautiful day.
I turn around and,
Good night.
thanks for the dough, and then my appendage like just goes.
You harass too many people.
All right.
All right.
Let's go.
I like being a part of the
Can
garden.
you bring back the bowl when you're done with it?
I left the bowl. I ain't bringing that.
You should wash that.
Yeah, you should.
Or burn it.
I never know where that
You saw
appendage
Colin's
is.
eye, right?
Oh yeah, he's probably his eye's not getting better. He's probably gonna rip off a little clothing and put it around his eye.
I'll have to cut that out.
So you guys head outside now?
Yep.
Please.
Yes.
Take the shape of the spoon. Want me to take that out of there for you?
Go, my friend.
gotta
You are on another level.
We gotta find a magic horse.
Well,
Nobody said it's
Special.
magical.
I was told that we might be able to get more information from a fella named Tobias
A lead.
Nice.
at the white
That's what you were doing in the back. Castle?
White
snow
outpost.
outpost tavern.
Would we know where that is then?
It is directly across like the street. So like if this here is the bakery right there, it's this kind of mill. It's the front of this mill right here.
Let's go.
Oh, so it's near the bakery.
Yep, directly
Perfect.
across the street.
Goo, I think maybe you should stay outside.
I think
It's
Goo.
cool
I think
outside.
Goo should be last, if anything.
I'm afraid we'll lose
We
him
all
in the
going?
snow due to his current off-color situation.
That's a good call.
I can find something to do. Don't worry.
Keep your Goo to yourself, please.
Should somebody goose it?
I'll goose it. Maybe the two of you should go in.
You're
shorter.
all the info.
You got all the info.
The intel.
The only thing I know is to find Tobias.
Oh.
You know what I
are you
know.
doing, Captain?
What are we talking about Tobias for?
Well, we gotta talk to Tobias.
Blackwood.
Oh, I guess I should give you all of the information first.
Oh, there is more.
So, Ginger feels threatened.
What?
By Goo.
Well, you're not helping. But she thinks Tobias can offer protection.
How
How
about
so?
us?
She
Yeah,
says,
what
wink,
more?
wink, baked good and coffee.
Isn't he just an outpost?
She wants
A business deal?
Marriage.
protection? I don't know.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Well, so
Providing
far it
protection
hasn't
for
been
money.
protection.
And free red dough.
Oh, yes.
But apparently, she doesn't want to talk. She's afraid.
Of what?
Wait, why is she afraid? Who's gonna hurt her?
It's not that divorcing wife, is it?
We can go get her.
She was really mean to us.
I can't remember if she said who she was afraid of.
So we should talk to Tobias
Did she say
about.
She explained there was 3 halflings.
3 halflings.
They had been harassing her.
She's
She
been
described
harassed.
what they
That's
were wearing.
right.
Were they in the uniforms?
I'm
I'm
remembering.
wondering if those are the 3 that were hanging out with Cedar.
Perhaps.
Cedar's gone bad.
Perhaps.
So we need to talk to
We
Tobias
gotta
about
locate Cedar.
protection, huh?
Bad
But-
cedar spoils the
Well,
wood.
first we need to offer her protection.
Which Tobias supposedly can do.
I thought you already did that. You
We
were like, I would
cannot.
do
I don't really
anything
know,
to protect.
honestly, what I did.
City Guard regulations.
Well, you bought
stipulate
carrot
that
cake.
We cannot.
I did buy
engage
carrot
in
cake.
Is that
racketeering.
any good?
Oh, yeah.
Right
Which
here?
that would qualify because
It's
she tried
my
to strike
favorite.
you twice.
Oh,
I
I
have
thought
to
you
take a
were
piece of
just
that
messing
later.
like a game.
Perhaps,
This
but
wasn't
in
her best
context,
piece,
if
but
somebody strikes at you and then you try to make them pay you for protection, that's racketeering.
I wasn't telling her to pay us. We were gonna do it because that's what we're protecting her goods because he loves her goods.
You know that, and I know that. But will Captain know that when Captain gets back?
Captain's right here.
That's
Temporary captain. He's not
That's
a
all that
captain.
matters.
Temporary captain because
Interim.
nobody else.
Captain,
senior guards
we're gonna protect her
watchman.
for free.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
We can, yeah.
well, it's
let's
not.
go.
It's
Part
not
of
really
our
for
duties.
free.
We're good.
We're going in.
The city, the taxes or anything like that, city
Where are you
taxes or
going
dues.
into?
I'm walking right into the
We're going to
Christmas store, whatever
The White
place it is.
Snow Outpost.
That's the one.
Well, make sure you ask for Tobias and don't be so.
Is anybody else following?
I've already forgot.
Of course, I'm with him.
They told me to wait outside.
I'm waiting outside with Goo.
I'm going in with
He's
him.
goose sitting.
I gotta make sure I watch out.
So as you walk in, it's kind of like a super cluttered outpost. It's got pretty much like all the adventuring gear you could like possibly think of, like an overabundance of adventuring gear. That's all in like varying stages of like kind of use and kind of crappy, but some of it's really nice.
Mm.
And there's like weirdly like all
So glad
sizes.
Goo's not
So
in
he's got like a
Yeah.
bunch of like halfling size stuff,
man.
but then
Yeah.
like there's other stuff that's like human, and there's some stuff that looks like it's designed for like Aarakocra and stuff like that.
Oh.
In the back kind of corner is where the like, you know, where you exchange cash and everything like that. To the back right, there's like changing rooms with like curtains so that people can like try on their stuff. There's also like
Very swanky.
it appears like there's some potions behind the counter. He has a very small collection of just like a couple like daggers back there too. He's got rope, all that stuff. It kind of seems like it's like the general store, but it's kind of like an antique version of a general store where everything is just like kind of chaotic.
Tobias.
Goodwill.
Oh, we're just
Hunting around for
we're
him.
just going in here, blaring his name, huh?
Yep.
He pops up from behind the counter where he had been sitting, and he looks at you, and he's like, "Bernie, what are you doing here?"
I've come with a message and questions.
I love this guy.
What's the message?
Oh, we just talked to Ginger. Apparently, she would like to have a conversation with you. She could use your help.
What do you mean by a conversation?
She mentioned that 3 people, halflings, were bothering her periodically, and that you might be able to give her a hand in some business deal. I forgot if that had anything to do with it.
What business deal?
Exactly. So, my question is,
she's a baker.
have you seen any halflings around here? 3 of them in a group? I'm looking for
Have
Cedar.
I seen any halflings?
Exactly. Have you
You're
seen
supposed
Cedar?
to. You're supposed to go talk to her about possible protection.
What?
Protection from who?
Or what? So whatever. No, what did you say? I'm trying to think of what he said.
She was afraid of 3 people.
Yes, that
She
is
didn't
true.
give us names. She said that Tobias here was someone she wanted to talk to ask for help on protecting.
Oh, if you could watch her shop, I think that's what it was.
What it is.
I see her shop all the time. I can see it out the window.
Make sure the daily routine runs and everything goes good while I'm not sure if she goes away or what she's trying to do.
She just wants you to keep an eye on her shop.
I think she's trying to help us,
I can see her shop.
but she
right
needs
there.
to
Are
make
you
sure.
here at nighttime? Do you sleep here?
Yes, I sleep upstairs.
She needs to make sure that the bakery runs and still provides goods and.
How have you been? Start over. You look in good health.
Are you guys planning to buy anything or just talk about craziness with Ginger?
Well, it doesn't look like you're really busy right now. I figured you'd use conversation. Jeez. Tobias, come on. How are things going?
I need to go out and get. What was your name again?
Collins.
Collins. I need to go out and get Collins and have him come in.
Good call.
And
Is he?
he
is
has
as insane
better.
as you guys?
No, by all means he's not. He has his moments.
Are these new changing curtains? These are awesome.
Let me go get Collins, and
Would you like to try something on?
he'll better
No.
describe. I'm gonna while they're
I've got some
meandering. I'm gonna come out and get you.
goblin-sized chainmail over here.
Oh man, do you have any plate mail?
Collins, we need you. We need you
I
here to talk
don't have
to
any, but if I did,
Tobias.
I
would
look
totally
at
All right,
do
go.
something,
I look at you with as much of an
Thanks.
expression as
I
I
don't
can
really
muster, and I'm
Stay
like,
here.
Thank you.
Will you keep an eye on Goo, please? Will you keep an eye on Goo?
Are you
please?
good relationship
I thought I was
with
outside with
Ginger?
Well, I came back out, and I need Collins.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm confident that I can do that, sir.
Goo,
Yes,
relax a
Captain.
little and listen to what he says, please.
I'm relaxed.
Collins, we need to go inside.
All right.
Am I left alone?
You
No,
you
I'm
said
here.
you wanted chainmail,
What? No.
No offense to you.
plate
No,
armor.
none taken. I
Yeah, I
get
was
it.
curious if you had.
I'm
any.
awful.
I'm not really looking to buy right now.
Let me come here.
All right.
He pulls out a tape measure and he starts measuring you while they're walking
tickles.
outside. And then you guys walk in while he's measuring Bernie.
Hey guys.
What? You need a minute?
Are you shopping?
Oh, wow. Maybe.
I thought we had better things to do at the moment than shop.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Collins.
Tobias.
Yes.
Ginger.
Yes, from the shop right there.
Yeah, you know her.
She's right there.
Yeah. So,
This is a small
being a
town.
good neighbor, she would like you to come for a baked good and coffee.
What?
Couldn't
Why
remember.
would she want coffee with me?
She thinks that you would enjoy her new blend.
Would she let me have some for free?
I believe so.
He kind of is like holding the tape measure.
We can watch the shop for you while you go.
Oh, I don't trust you. I'll just close the shop.
That's a good call.
He sets down the tape measure and he's like, let's go
City
talk to
guard.
Ginger. And then he locks the shop up on his way out. Spins the closed sign around.
Back to the bakery.
Back in 5 minutes.
I'll just head
do
out
we
here.
have to?
Keep an eye out the outside. You're good.
You can stay out here and watch guard of the outpost.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna watch guard. All right.
Do not touch anything, Goo.
I'm wandering down away from wherever we are. Where are we?
Go,
Are we
go.
in that place?
You're right. Yeah, you're right here.
Don't
in
step in the
street.
yellow snow.
All right.
Oh, now it's yellow.
So
the bakery is where?
the bakery is right across the street,
Where
right?
we're all.
Oh,
So you were. I don't know which
Alright.
character you. Yeah, I was.
so they're all going that way?
We're going back to the
Back
bakery.
across the street.
Them and Tobias are all going back across the street to the bakery.
Oh,
I think Adams, whose character I can't remember.
Yeah.
Bismuth.
Bismuth is gonna watch.
Is watching you though, Goo.
what's
We'll
all
let him
down
get
here?
into too much stuff.
Oh, I'm watching.
Like, what other stuff is down here?
Just like houses.
Do we know where this cedar guy is from?
The northern stable.
A
Yeah.
northern stable, yes. That's all you know. The original
Which way's
information.
north?
I'm starting to understand why they didn't tell us
That way.
exactly where.
Wouldn't have mattered.
We would have stormed that place.
Northern stable.
I thought we would have forgotten.
Is there
about
stables up here?
If you go that way, you start heading like kind of towards like if you look on the map right here, if like a new
Are these community or these homes here? Is there any stables?
probably yes.
I'm gonna wander down there and see if
Go.
I can. What? I'm just gonna take a walk.
Go.
What?
Go.
I'm going this way. And I'm gonna go wander around and see if I can find a special horse. Or a cedar.
So the rest of you guys, Tobias kind of walks in the door in front of you guys, and he, all three of you make a perception check.
Oh, I was staying back.
You're not
7.
going into her
12.
shop. Okay, you two make it.
I got a 15.
You notice that as he walks in and Ginger kind of turns around or sees him, that her face seems to begin to flush. And then he says to her, Ginger, I heard you had some new coffee.
Well.
There's a lot of drama in this town.
These two gentlemen told me you had new coffee and that something about protection.
Yeah.
What were you guys saying?
Ginger can tell you.
Baked goods and new coffee. I remember that.
So Ginger pours him a cup of coffee, and she kind of quickly asks him if he would like to sit and like hang out with her, and explains to him, kind of ignoring you two guys while they're sitting down at a table. She kind of explains to him that
I'm just looking at the baked goods while I.
Got one ear cocked.
she needs a little protection from some people that have been harassing her, and Tobias agrees. And then she looks up at you guys and explains that she had heard of Cedar, and she had seen him, or she had heard of him but had never seen him, but that Dash, who is another halfling, and his two other friends, which have their names someplace, Dash and his two friends Garland and Skittle, would commonly come into her bakery and like attempt to buy and or steal all of the sweetest baked goods she had, and that's why she wanted protection from Tobias. And she stated that she had heard that Dash and his friends had often been seen at the local church, which is just down the street from where you guys are. It is kind of on the outskirts, south of the map down here. Okay.
They've
so
been
it's
been seen there a lot.
she states that she says, I haven't seen him. I don't follow them. They're very mean. But I have heard people see them going in and out of there quite often. Often with my baked goods, but and they go in and they return a few minutes later minus some of, if not all of the baked goods. So I can't really explain beyond.
Mean to just you, or you notice them mean to a lot of?
I haven't heard anyone else, but they, like I said, they come in and they get very angry if I do not have sweets. That's why you can see over here there's like all these gingerbread cookies and like all these other cookies over here. Most of the halflings prefer like heartier meals.
How much for a batch of your finest sweets that you have left?
For like a typical batch, it's 3 copper.
I'll give a gold piece, and I'll take her batch of goods.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
She turns back towards Tobias and they kind of have a conversation. You two are in the room again. Give another perception check.
Yeah.
11.
No, 8.
You guys notice that they seem to be enjoying themselves, having a good conversation. It seems like they've had conversation before and know each other well. They kind of ignore you and are kind of hoping you would leave.
Perhaps we should slip out.
I think that's a great idea. You got your carrot cake, I got my goods, got a little information. We gotta go check and see where Goo is. Hopefully he's still outside.
Oh no. I forgot about him.
He was in good hands though.
It was in Goo hands. You guys step outside, and will you please tell me where Goo ended up?
Yeah, sure. So when Goo stated his intent to check out the opposite side of town, specifically the outskirts, I dithered for a full minute, which gave him enough time to get probably to the end of the street, maybe. All I can think to do is leave a trail of spare buttons that I keep on hand to make sure that my uniform stays in regulation no matter what. So every 3-4 body lengths there's a brass button in the snow.
So leaving, we wouldn't see them then. So I'd have to
because you followed him.
I did.
Yep. So
have to do a.
were you were outside?
I kept an eye in the direction they were going.
Okay.
Oh.
So when you walk out, what do you guys do? Do you guys ask him?
Where
Hey guys, they went that way.
I'd start going the way he pointed.
If all 3 of you can roll a perception check.
That's only a 9.
5.
8. Let's just keep heading
Oh
that
my
way.
gosh.
You guys begin to head down the path. You see nothing. It just looks like a beautiful day. Eventually you get to to this kind of cross street here. And please give me another perception check.
12.
13.
8.
Good lord.
We are amazing.
I'm looking up.
Trying to find you guys doing business.
Oh, you followed me?
I sure did. I left on my Hansel and Gretel trail of buttons,
and
but they're
we're not finding
completely
it.
inept.
You guys stand at the crossroads there a little bit, kind of dumbfounded. Goo, where are you heading and what are you doing?
I'm looking at this first farmhouse up here, or whatever this building is.
Okay.
Is it just like a private residence?
The one with the red roof?
This one right in front of me.
Brown roof.
This
So-
one right here?
Yeah.
We're already a little farther this way, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a
Crossroads.
private residence. There's a a halfling out back just working. There's his wife, like you can see through the windows that his wife is kind of like working in the kitchen. You see no horses. You see no full-size horses.
Okay.
You see he has a single like kind of
The
mini
smaller ones?
ox attached to a plow, and he's
Yeah.
kind of like, or like
I'm gonna walk back to him.
it's the horse is actually in the stable, but like you'll eventually see
Yeah. I'm gonna walk back to the guy
Yeah.
who's working. I'll be like, hello. Do I know this guy at all? Is there any chance?
You would know him vaguely, but like you wouldn't.
I know his name, maybe.
Anybody kind of like to the outskirts, you guys don't really know well because you guys are pretty new. You guys have just recently been stationed here, so
Okay.
You're-
Excuse me, sir. They're all halfling too, right?
yeah.
Okay. You're not Cedar by chance, are you?
No,
Do you know who Cedar is? I'm looking for a halfling by the name of
I
Cedar.
know what a cedar tree is.
No, he's a halfling that goes by the name Cedar.
There's no cedar in New Millington. I know pretty much everyone here. I've lived here my whole life.
Oh, so he doesn't live here. Have
Uh,
you?
Can you guys that are at the crossroads roll another perception check?
Have you had any issues with
6.
any groups of outside halflings? Halfling outsiders? Any groups like 3 or 4 at all?
No, I keep pretty
Any
much to
issues?
myself. I don't even. This town is a bunch of drunks. I don't even go into the tavern very often. Bismuth, what are you doing at this point?
I'm probably about to like walk up on them. I'm a little bit slower than he is, so it's probably taken me about that to like catch up and be in the vicinity. Excuse me. Goo. What are you doing, dude?
I'm looking for answers.
And I get that. I do.
Give me
But,
another perception check, please.
Him or me?
7-3.
But everybody is at the with the
7.
you know,
9.
at the
We need to go.
9.
carrot cake.
Is
You
there
guys
something
begin
to
to head to the right.
Maybe yes.
Yeah.
We're working on a problem.
Oh,
Indeed,
well,
we
I
are.
gotta find out.
I think we should split up.
Okay. Stay frosty, and we're gonna jet. We're just gonna.
Thanks for your help.
Okay. Where are you heading?
We're going. I'm with him. I'm following him. He's leading.
Yeah, where are you heading?
I want to pick up my buttons. I don't want to lose those
Okay, so you're going to take time to pick up your buttons
on the way back.
on the way back. And you're just heading, are you heading back towards the ginger snap?
Yep. That's
Okay.
where the trail leads.
All of you give me a perception check.
Come on, Daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
7.
16.
19.
Ooh, 15.
13.
15.
You notice them in front of you, kind of off in the distance. You two hear the sound of goo walking behind you, a ways back, but it's pretty distinct.
Oh, okay. I get
Alright, good.
everyone's attention. Hey, guys, they're coming.
And you guys are probably 300 feet away from each other at this point.
They can hear goo from 300 feet.
You're
I
sloppy.
got right here.
It's quiet in the winter with that much snow on the ground.
I'm not one of those signs, man.
You guys saw my button trail. Good job.
What button?
Huh?
I'm looking around now.
Buttons?
I got an idea for a new job. I'm gonna go work for the donut lady.
You happen to have a couple of them in your hand?
I don't know
I didn't.
how many. I don't know how far.
I didn't see any of those buttons.
300 feet.
Tinder's not gonna be the only one that snaps.
You know, I
Oh.
gotta-
Yeah, when'd
Which
you
one?
guys find out, anyway?
We need to go to the local church. That's where name is.
I
was-
Cedar.
Dash.
Or-
You don't know
oh.
Cedar's there.
Dash and his friends are usually hang out.
Oh, that was one of the three.
Yeah.
Who are the other ones? You know?
Well, it's Dash,
Garland.
and Skittle,
Who names their kid Skittle?
which they're known to hang out with Cedar.
That's my nephew.
That's what it is.
Not this halfling, but like
Oh.
another
There
Indian
is
skill.
in Kentucky.
They never said anything about hanging out with Cedar.
I thought they did.
They said that they just said they've
Seen him around with.
seen Cedar around,
Oh.
and they've seen them go in and out of the church.
Oh, okay.
Like they've seen Dash go in and out of the church with his friends.
I'm getting distracted by Goo.
Was Dash going in and out rapidly?
Yes, he was dashing in and out.
I start heading
He
there.
was dashing through the snow. She didn't know anything about Cedar. To recap, the Zoot said that he had seen Cedar being like kind of kidnapped or taken away by the three guys.
I got it all confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, what, no one else actually knew all that? I thought we were all making up like random stories.
I guess I was trying.
Well,
But I bought these baked goods for a reason. Because she
Gotcha.
said they've been
'Cause I
bringing
ruined the
baked
whole
goods
ball.
to the church and then leaving without them. So
Oh.
maybe we can use them as some sort of bribery.
So, what were they doing? They were vandalizing?
Your
I
mouse.
don't know. We need to.
She didn't tell you what they
Earmuffs?
did?
it,
Were they just looking
they
menacing?
were stealing from her.
But they'd always go for the sweets.
They were stealing sweets.
So I bought sweets from her so we can kind of come in as with a gift or something along the lines, and maybe we can get.
Tribute.
Nature
There you
check. I would like to know if sweets and horses go together. Like, that's what horses
Oh.
generally eat.
Maybe because that's why it's a special horse.
Yeah.
It's the muffin horse.
14
Horses
plus
don't eat muffins.
only a 1? Oh, that's horse feathers.
Question.
Okay,
They eat
15.
beans.
You get a sense that horses like to eat apples.
But not generally like sugary sweets.
peanut
Not so
butter.
much.
And they like goo.
You
Are
eat
you
peanut butter.
talking about a special horse?
Yeah, special.
Do I know a special horse?
No. You don't even know what's going on with the special horse. But no, you do not associate sugary sweets and horses.
Alright, because they're stealing, and we know the horse is missing, and they're gathering stuff.
This seems
Alright,
unrelated.
Let's go.
But I think we should follow it through.
Yeah, let's do it.
But could you guys help me pick up my buttons?
You need to show me exactly what they look like, but yeah, I can try.
Perhaps you dropped the button, so you should.
I'll pick up one for you if you show me where it is.
We'll help.
So, thank you.
You guys spend
Alrighty,
about 10
thank you.
minutes picking up the buttons.
Sweet.
The good news is, it's
Can you
on the
all-
way.
Can you all roll a perception
I would
check?
like to pocket one of the buttons, though.
Roll a sleight of hand
For
and a
real?
perception check. please.
I will notice.
8.
I rolled a. What was the first roll you requested? Perception.
6 for perception.
Yeah, I got an 18.
6?
I
Dude,
he
you
can't
Then
see
you said something.
anything.
What'd you say? Something about
6.
sleight of hand?
Yeah, I got an 18.
I only got 8 for
Wait.
perception.
huh?
8.
We're very
Roll a
perceptive.
second perception check.
Hey, 18.
You find about half of your total buttons. However, you do notice Bernie pocketing one of your buttons.
Okay, after he pockets it, I'll just pickpocket it.
So you roll a sleight of hand, and you can roll a perception check.
Are we gonna go to Bernie's house on the weekend?
That's a 22 sleight of hand.
Holy cow.
I did not see it.
You have
Just
half
smiling
your
to
buttons
myself.
plus 1.
Half plus 1. Plus what's on my uniform. I didn't take those off.
Yes.
Um,
The rest have been lost to the snow.
I am going to find them come spring,
There you go.
if I'm still alive.
We're not gonna be in this town.
After you guys find the buttons, would you guys like to head to the church?
Yes.
Where's the church?
The church is to the south off of the map. So it's a little beyond the edge of the map.
We gotta walk.
It'll
We
take
need
you
a special horse.
Can't you just
Maybe-
slither if you really want to?
It'll take you maybe 10 minutes of walking to get
I
there.
grew
It's
these
nothing
leg
crazy.
appendages.
10 minutes.
for
Sounds
a reason
great.
To use them.
Oh.
Are you
You
still
don't-
really short?
You don't use them, you lose
Go
them.
buy a horse.
Okay.
Just steal one.
You had one in
I
your
know,
possession.
I know someone
We're cruising.
got
All
one for
right.
sale.
As you guys walk up to the church,
So we're going down this.
yep, straight south.
It's gonna be terrible.
As you guys walk up to the church, it seems like it's daylight now, so like you can notice that the church is like it's nice, but it kind of seems like semi-occupied. Like it doesn't seem like it's super well used. Like
So it's like a living quarters. Kind of.
Yeah, it seems like people are probably in and out of it, but it doesn't appear that there's no like signage saying like this is the first church of halflings or anything like that. It's just like it kind of looks abandoned, but it also kind of looks lit up like somebody has been using it.
Is there a stable around the church?
There's no stable around the church.
Is there any horse prints?
There are no horse prints. However, the steps are not well shoveled, and you can see some halfling prints that appear to go like up and come back down. Not hidden at all, but just it's through the snow. If you would like to roll a perception check, you are welcome. Anybody who wants to roll one.
I would like to.
I don't know why I will,
I would
but
like to take my passive.
25.
I have
Actually,
6.
Good.
17.
What's your passive? John?
12. My passive is 12.
What was yours?
I rolled a 17.
We'll just go with just you, Bernie. You notice that there appears to be cookie crumbles on the way up to the church.
I reach down, grab some sugar. There are cookie crumbles going up to the church,
You just ate the evidence.
and it tasted so sweet.
That's
See?
lucky. The last time I tried that, it was mouse poop.
Oh,
And in the snow, you never know.
I'm pretty sure I absorbed that before too.
let's go in.
Mouse poop?
Well, don't you think we should knock first? And-
Oh yeah, but like,
Well,
still
I've
go
had
in.
worse.
Yeah.
We got a warrant.
You're gonna knock?
Yeah. I have the baked goods, so.
The church is locked. Just walk in.
When you knock on the door, it's like kind of like a steel door. So you hear the steel sound.
Ba-rum-pum-pum-pum.
And no.
Try to listen really
There
closely.
is no response of any kind.
Open the door. Let's go.
I mean,
You can do it.
it's a church, but you still don't want
I move up closer to his shoulder. It's okay. You
to.
can
I
do
have
bad
my
things.
hand. I have
it's all right.
my one. I have my one arm full of baked goods, so I was trying to. I'll knock one more time.
You still hear nothing.
Nothing.
I'm just going to open the door. After you.
The door pulls outward, and it pulls out kind of like creakily, but it pulls out just fine. And I will show you.
Thanks.
Oh.
Thanks, Collins.
I thought you needed a hand.
I did.
Your
I
hands
did.
are full.
So you guys are entering down over here.
Yep, and I'm first.
These godless heathens let trees grow in their churches?
Maybe
It's
we're more
Christmas.
like nature bad things.
Yeah, the trees and the decoration of the place seem kind of out of place because, like I said, it seems like this church is not
I was.
super well used.
'Cause I have the baked goods.
Who are
but
you?
it is
The little
very well
guy with
decorated.
the crossbow.
Does it seem clean in here?
It seems relatively clean.
Like somebody made an effort to make it presentable.
Bernie, since you had that super high perception check,
Oh yeah.
you will notice a couple things as you walk in.
I had a pretty good one.
You will notice that there are again more cookie crumbles.
Where's the trail lead?
It just leads down the center aisle.
I'm gonna keep following it.
I don't think we
And
should
then
all go down
you
the center.
also quickly notice that the tree to the right, up at the front, has
Oh,
gifts underneath it.
way up there.
Oh.
as opposed to every other tree having no gifts.
Can you see that from back there though? Because there's
It's a big
seats
building.
in the way. And
He had a 24 or whatever perception. He
still,
It's not off the
manages to
reflection
see
of the
it.
wall.
oh, I smell gifts
I
under that tree.
I think two of us should
Good job.
go.
And you stepped in the
We
other
should
side.
have two go down the right side and two on the left, and I'll walk down the middle with the big goods.
Let's go.
So keep an eye open for anything.
Why don't you just yell out that you brought them baked goods? See if they come out on top.
Maybe they'll smell
They
them.
obviously like cookie crumbles.
Yeah, I will. I'll be like, delivery, special delivery.
You should spread out.
You hear your voice echo around the room.
Then I will continue to walk down the main aisle, and I will be looking. So I will
Are these 5 foot?
Yep.
perception
What's your movement?
30. I rolled a 12 plus my 3, so 15 for
How
perception.
are we doing this?
Bismuth will go down the left side aisle.
That's you?
That is.
Who's gonna?
Left.
What's
I
your
have a
movement?
25-foot
30.
movement speed.
No.
Oh,
Right about here.
these guys have been pretty good together, so I would say Bismuth.
Can you do me a favor?
Go.
Since
Yeah.
you're on that side.
Go.
Can you count 60 feet out from the tree? The
That
tree?
closest to you. Yep.
This way?
Directly towards people.
60.
Yeah.
So
With 60 feet. 12?
you're like right at 60 feet.
How's that?
One
He's-
more 5-foot step
I
up.
thought these.
Okay.
Oh, these are.
5 feet.
Oh, those look bigger than normal.
Ignore that. Continue as
Yeah.
you were. You don't know
60
anything about
is like
60.
right here.
So yeah, one more step up and he'll
What would
be
you
at
like to do?
like
Are you
60.
just going to continue forward?
I mean, I can go say a few words.
When you move forward 5 more feet, so moving forward 5 more feet,
60.
I need a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
Gasp.
He gads.
Oh yeah. I rolled an 18, and then with
It's
my
legit this time.
so it'll be plus my charisma, right?
Mhm.
So 21.
You are compelled to use the rest of your movements and do anything and everything you can for this next turn to get to those presents.
You had a 20 something, you failed.
How the?
It's legit.
So I
That's it. What happens when
So
you
is
pass.
this like initiative now, or is this like.
No,
No,
it's kind of
we just noticed this guy walking off.
Okay, so now he's.
So
heading
you're
back.
gonna move 55 more feet towards that tree. So you'll be 5 feet away from it when you end your turn. You are like compelled.
So he's like.
I can't do anything,
Come up here.
even though I have. Oh no.
Does anybody say anything to him?
We'll follow the crumbs.
Are you still carrying the cookie tray? Cookie
Yeah.
parcel?
Yeah.
What do the rest of you guys do as you see him sprint down the aisle?
Can I detect good or evil?
Ignore it. Keep following the crumbs.
It's not like the captain.
Is it
just
like
came out running,
a
though.
is it like a
Captain left
bonus
us the other
action? If
day.
it's an action, you can't cast it because you used your action to move towards the presence.
Well, I have.
I'm just going to keep moving forward.
No, it's no.
You're gonna keep moving around the side.
Yeah.
So you're going this way?
It's
Yeah.
an action.
Kind of walking
so-
up this way.
What's your movement?
30.
So right about here.
Do I need?
You?
Do you want me to make that save too?
Yeah,
charisma
yes.
saving throw.
Are you
please.
following him?
I would be going in whatever the direction. the crumbs are.
19.
So I think they're right in the middle.
Are there
of the
crumbs?
Well, if I failed, you
You are
failed.
compelled to do everything in your power, so you would sprint 30 feet towards the tree.
30.
Oh, really?
Fast goblin.
Alright, so he's got to roll now? Because he's past that point?
Charisma saving throw, please.
I fail.
You fail no
then,
matter
he
what,
takes
unless
an
you roll a natural 20.
So
it
another
seems like.
what?
5.
You are compelled to move as fast as you
Another
can
30?
towards that thing. You are also compelled, I should tell you guys that are now under this thing, that you will do anything you can to get those presents.
How many are there?
There are 4.
One run.
I'm yelling out, what are you guys doing?
Do we get an extra save or anything?
Nothing. Stay there.
Did you do anything after that, John?
They're not responding.
No.
Stay back. Stay back. It's
This is
mine.
weird. What do we do?
Well, I hear you yell, so I poke my head up over the pew.
They just
They're
took off running.
Short pews. I started something and I'm gonna finish it, and that is looking under the pews for suspicious activity.
Are you gonna you're just searching underneath the pews? Or are you gonna move forward?
Yeah,
under
as
the
I
pews?
as I move forward, just
Okay.
like kind of a half
Move
bend at the
yourself
waist,
half speed then. So
So are you going through the middle or are you going down the middle?
down the side, but
So
between the
this?
pews.
move
Yeah,
them like 15 feet.
that's it.
So he's looking. Well, I pull out my crossbow, or my light crossbow, and I'm.
Whoa, Goo, we're in a church.
What? There's weird stuff going on. This is weird.
They're
These dudes just started run. For what?
I don't know. Did they say anything? Or
No,
is it busy?
they won't respond.
Will you go check it out? I'll finish looking here.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm looking around.
I am responding. Stay back. They're mine.
So would it be initiative now?
So
No,
you
I've
move-
got you guys in order. It's
What's your speed?
30,
Which one were you?
the front one.
You are. Well, no, he gets another charisma check.
Oh, another. Okay.
You take another charisma saving throw.
Good luck.
Yeah, I failed. I got
You will move
9.
forward to a presence. Is he within 30 feet? Like
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You will use your action to open a presence, tearing it open. When you open the presence, inside of it, you find a single chestnut. Nothing special.
When you
Just
eat
a
it,
single chestnut.
you're gonna find an open fire and
Uh,
roast it.
That's metagaming.
your
You want to make a
another
save too?
charisma saving throw.
Probably find an open fire.
23.
Shove it up Goose ass.
It would just be like.
Which orifice? How
You
do
move forward and
identify?
open a presence.
I bet you could do that and come out the other side.
Gosh, this sucks.
You find a single avocado.
That's weird.
It's a Christmas cotto.
Bernie.
Is it still good?
Natural 20,
I don't know.
but I only got a total of 20.
Yeah, what natural 20 changes things.
On a
I
save?
don't think for a save,
Oh.
but
I will be nice to you because you rolled a critical success. You snap out of it and are like, why did I just run towards that present like that?
Hold on.
And you see these two guys they just ripped open presents and they're like looking at their like kind of pointless presents like
Like, you're really excited?
they're super excited like.
I'm a little freaked out. I'm scanning the entire area. Is there anything that's weird about this whole scenario that I can see? Anything else?
It appears pretty normal. You see to roll a quick perception check.
Alright. I don't see anything.
What'd you get?
7 total.
Okay. You notice that there is like you kind of see everything you can see there. You notice that there's stuff on the table. Candles are lit, which is kind of like it's weird that it kind of feels abandoned, but also not. And then behind the tree, you can see a purple curtain that appears to be a door.
Alright. I'm gonna start making my way towards the purple curtain.
Okay.
Guys,
Are
be
we
careful.
still ravaging gifts? Or what?
Of what
We'll
exactly?
get back to you in
Oh.
a second.
What's going on up there?
Oh,
You're gonna move towards the door as you're doing this.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk towards the door.
Can you just move him up
There's
towards the door?
something going on
Is
here.
it there?
Yep.
Stay back.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
John and Adam, what would you guys like to do as he's telling you to stay back?
Well,
You think they're trying to hoard it for themselves?
regulation is when a city guard gives the stand back order, we set up a perimeter. So I'm gonna post up at the back door, front door.
Down here?
That's the one.
Like this?
Yep.
Well, whatever. I got my bow ready.
Roll another charisma saving throw.
I don't want to miss out on gifts.
I have a 13.
Ambivalent to the concept of gifting.
I never got that before.
You open another gift.
No. I didn't have no parents.
You find a single piece of chocolate.
Ooh.
I like chocolate though.
Chocolate.
This ain't gonna be my Christmas year.
16.
You shake it off, and you're like, why am I holding an avocado?
Huh.
And you see this guy across from you just like having just ripped open a second present. His eyes look kind of
My
possessed.
baked goods are on the floor.
You get chocolate and I have an avocado?
Do I pay attention to him? Or am I still...
What's an avocado?
You're so possessed.
That's what I thought, so
What you said?
I'm still possessed.
This is kind of weird.
Throw it here. I want to experience an avocado.
It's a long throw.
You can do it.
You're very encouraging, and that's what I appreciate
Bernie,
about you, Goo.
please. Let me see where you're at. Roll another perception check.
Is that what you appreciate about me?
Total of 16.
That's what I appreciate about you, Miss Katie. You notice also to your left that the tree on the left there is the most beautifully adorned and the biggest. Just
Interesting.
That was
I'm not-
worthless.
As I'm still moving to that door, I'm gonna shout out, "Hey, snap out of it!" Shouting towards him.
I'm still ripping open gifts. Ooh, look at... Ooh,
are you guys just staying posted up at the door?
piece of chocolate.
I'm gonna.
You know the rules.
Chestnut.
What do we do?
Ooh.
Nutella.
Rules say stay put. However, this is mighty peculiar, and I'm curious. And also, what's an avocado?
See?
Let's go check it out. Yeah.
Everybody's focused on
Break
the
the rules?
avocado, but
Yeah.
they're saying
Break the
fuck
rules,
Leckland.
Breaking rules.
You know me.
I'm
That's
just
what I
there.
do.
Piece of chocolate. Chestnut.
How,
we just
far,
go?
how far forward are you guys moving?
All the way, however long it takes us.
Are we
Oh,
taking
great, they're
2
possessed.
actions?
Do I attempt to eat any of these?
Are we doing the double action thing?
We can dash.
You're gonna have to make a save now.
You need you to both make a saving throw, charisma
Alright.
saving throw.
That's one I got, and I
I sense
failed.
a desire to catch gifts.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
What's your total?
20.
What roll is it?
Charisma.
Charisma saving throw.
Oh man, I go downhill instead of uphill.
Makes sense for Goo.
Let's see, charisma. Oh, 15.
You guys are both compelled
To fight me for my
Two.
gifts.
to head towards the gifts. You have no movement left, so you'll get another saving throw. You might get lucky. I need you to make a charisma saving throw as well.
Open them all. I'll do that for us.
Nope, 11.
You open the final gift.
Grenade.
I die.
Would you step on a grenade for me?
You find a single marshmallow.
Ooh, s'mores.
Not even a big one, like a mini marshmallow for like hot chocolate.
Oh, that's rude.
And you, once you see the marshmallow and you see the presents on the ground, all three of you guys snap out of it. You guys are now.
So now the baked goods are on the floor. I have
You're standing there
chestnut,
with a
piece of chocolate.
chestnut, a piece of chocolate, and a marshmallow.
Where the heck did I get these? I guess I will put them in my bag. I'm not gonna eat them. But what the heck happened? Like, I got lots of goods here, but what? Where'd you get that?
I guess this box.
Nice.
Lunch.
Sure, I'll eat it later. Grab the baked goods again.
Ed, are you going to continue to move towards the door?
Yep.
As you open the door, move the map a little bit so you guys make it all screwed up. You won't really need to go in the room. You see just like sleeping quarters. It looks pretty normal.
Is there anybody sleeping in there?
It looks like at least one person has slept in there recently. However, there's no one in there currently because it's a pretty small space.
Investigating the room closely.
You look on the desk, you look under the bed, you look at the sheets. You notice that it looks like roughly like a halfling would sleep there. It looks a little odd because of what you know of like a church's kind of sleeping quarters. Usually they're a little bit nicer than this, and this one's kind of just like kind of shoddily put together. When you look up at the ceiling, it is just the ceiling.
Alright. I'm gonna leave.
Is it ever just the ceiling?
I looked up.
Let's see if I can get this thing right back where it belongs.
Well, that's creepy.
Looks pretty close.
Floor was moving around underneath.
As you walk back out, I need anybody who's by the tree with the presence, to make a perception check.
It's you.
Wait, who's by the tree?
8.
Big as always.
Yeah.
My one
5.
is messed up.
When you're there now too, so if you make a perception check.
22.
22. You notice that behind the other big tree, there appears to be another door, not just a curtain, but it seems like a actual like steel door, kind of resembling the door that was outside.
Alright. Guys, follow me. There's a door.
I'm-
Start walking that way.
Still hung up on the boxes that were under the tree. They're all gone?
Get over it.
Yeah.
They're all gone.
You're selfish.
I got them.
Didn't save us
You want
anything.
some? I have. I'll pull out the.
No, it's fine. Let's just go.
I'm offered. Here's one for you. Which one you want? You get the little tiny marshmallow?
I'll
or-
take the chocolate, actually.
Okay.
Just snatch it.
Did you eat the chocolate?
I'm gonna hold it in my hand until it melts.
Would
No,
you like
I'll
something,
eat it
Gil?
100%.
Okay. It's delicious.
Something new?
Chestnut?
As I suspected.
Marshmallow suits you.
I'll
That's
get back
very
later.
good.
Well, you know.
Confectioners.
Do you all walk
Nice.
over to the door?
Can I do?
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna first do my divine sense and see if there's anything evil or any such.
What is the range in there?
60 feet of me.
Does it describe just 60 feet?
Says presence of strong evil registers on your senses, like a noxious odor. Powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. I can open my awareness to detect such forces until the end of my next turn. I'll know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet. That is not behind total coverage.
Better hide.
You
You
get
and me
a
both.
sense that there is just something kind of that feels a little off below you. But like that's kind of all you got.
Okay.
Like, it seems pretty damp. So, would anybody like to try the door?
Did you say below us?
Let's do it. I tried the door.
My
The door is
senses
locked.
tell me there's a weed farm below us. They're growing marijuana.
I'm going.
Guys,
Did you say dank?
the door
That's
is
hilarious.
locked.
Ooh. I brought my kit with me. I would like to use my city guard door opening tools
Crowbar.
and small metal file.
That seems legit for a guard.
It's sleight of hand. Is that what we do?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand.
And
Can one of us assist him just to make sure
Yeah, I
to
guess
give
his
him
kit gives
an
him
advantage?
Are any of you
Oh,
guys-
Dex and proficiency.
Well,
if you have
Yeah,
proficiency.
proficiency. Yeah.
I'm not proficient, but I got a lot of dex.
Do any of you guys have proficiency in thieves' tools?
Negative.
No,
So he gets proficiency bonus.
but I got
Yeah,
plus
So
3 to
you-
my
so
sleight of
no
hand.
one, you can't help him.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you some bardic inspiration.
Well, that
There you
works.
go.
There you go.
I'll take that. What does that mean?
You get to add
D6.
a 1d8, this says.
It's 'cause
Yeah.
you're
How do you
fifth.
inspire
Yep.
him though?
Oh, yeah, 1d8.
How do I
Roll.
inspire him?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna whip
inspire
out
him.
my flute.
Okay. We're in church. Okay.
You hear some lovely little bird sounds.
First, it's your didgeridoo, now it's your-
Of all of your many traits, that one is my favorite. Thank you, Collins.
What just happened?
Plus
Did
a
you roll your D8?
plus a
in addition?
d8.
D8. So that's a 7 on the D8,
Nice.
plus a 13 on the die,
Holy.
plus
Three.
double my proficiency bonus because of my expertise. So that's 26.
You felt so inspired that that door just like you hit it just right and it just swings open into the room behind you.
Wow.
And you see a stairwell leading downward.
I'm catching an off presence, by the way, below us. So
Oh,
careful.
what?
Just like a not right kind of presence.
Okay.
Our police senses are off.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, my spidey senses are tingling.
Then maybe you should be the first to go in, see it coming and all.
He opened the door very well, so why?
You're the captain. Lead by example.
He's not.
I bet.
Okay.
Look what
I
happened the
think
last
that-
time I led.
I think, don't the rules say tallest goes first?
That's
Chapter
I shrink
6,
myself a little
Yeah.
bit.
paragraph 4, subsection number 3.
okay. I'm
does?
sorry. I'm hanging out with some shorties. I will
You're
go,
shorty.
Is it
and I
dark?
will be looking and.
In where you or the hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah, the hall like the stairwell down is pretty dim.
At this time, before I go, I put the sweets in my pack, and I grab out my Euclid, I think it is. Make sure that's ready.
Can everybody see in the dark?
I cannot.
I can.
So I can.
I can. Oh no.
So,
Stupid humans.
I'm not a
so I was
human.
gonna
Oh, I'm just
search
saying.
as I
Oh,
go,
yeah,
just
I don't
watching
like
my
humans
surroundings.
either,
And,
Was that a magic save versus the tree, the charisma?
It could have been.
Okay.
Why?
Because my gnome cunning gives me advantage on all int, whiz, and car
Oh,
saving
yeah.
throws against.
Nice.
But
Good
my
to know.
charisma bonus is not great, so whatever I rolled probably would have been.
So,
Moving on.
Collins is.
If presents pop back up at some point that do that thing, you can have advantage.
Thank you. That's all I ask.
Collins is gonna snag one of those candles off the tree on the way down.
Are you Colin?
Yes.
Just checking.
You can bring up the rear then.
I rolled a 13 plus. You want perception then?
I'm gonna produce flames.
What were you rolling perception?
Just
for?
to make sure I'm checking as I go
Oh,
down.
yeah, the port
Make sure
side.
nothing out of the ordinary.
It's the word port's fun.
The stairwell appears pretty
I
normal.
believe it's
Okay. Well, I got a
Pronounce
16 if
Huh?
something.
you have the port side and then you have the bourbon side.
I'm just watching as I go,
Not very
making
good.
sure I'm looking out for anything out of the ordinary.
I see
Any
what
other
you're doing.
beans or anything like that.
That's for drunk.
Especially with that sense I had. So
That's back.
I gotta mark that down. I used that once. There you go.
You got port and bourbon.
That's
All right.
cool.
Holy.
I will give you guys now the option of there is
Die.
a chunk of stuff to happen in this basement. It is 9 o'clock. Do you guys want to save it or try and power through?
Honestly, it's probably better to save it.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like this could probably take a couple hours at our rate.
I've been very slow going.
I will give you guys like kind of a lay of the land as you guys walk in, just to kind of like to let you know what's going on. So when you walk in, the stuff to the right and the
Look at
left,
that.
even though it is moving, it is simply, it appears to be colorful broken glass. There's a lot of it just strewn all over the place in the corners there, the sides. There is a table with one overly large mug sitting on it. Like a mug that does not seem like it would fit like a giant, even though the table is normal sized. And behind it you can see another kind of like table, altar with a like a treasure box on it. So
I want to keep playing.
He said treasure. We're in. All in.
The mugs came
that is
from-
where we're going to leave it tonight, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out on this fun mini adventure. We will be back with this adventure, I believe, September 24th. So the next time we kind of have a little break from the main campaign. Just quick reminders again, like the video if you're watching it.
Thank you.
Comment on the previous video to get entered in the drawing. Follow us on Spotify. Follow us on YouTube. We hope you guys have a wonderful night and take care.
Thanks. Nice work.
Way to go.